Sorry, boss.
Hey guys!
What
the fuck's going on, everybody? You know what it is. It's time for the Broken Tusk podcast. 3 dudes get real about real things authentically and genuinely and aren't fake.
3 big dudes.
Oh, we're already starting. Wait a wait. Yeah, we're already cooked. Shit, boys. We got a nice little epi today. I don't know. I don't
Bro,
know.
fangirl.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Let's go. Welcome back. Little get to know us episode today, and Sklee's gone. All right, see you guys.
I ain't gone. Give me 1 sec.
I am not gone. I am here.
I have simply loaded.
But yeah, it's one of those little get real episodes. And we're gonna get real, and then I think we have a little special sneak peek preview of what's to come in a couple of weeks. Gentle daddies? Nah. Ain't nothing gentle about this daddy, I'll tell you that.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it, I just had the thing I was gonna bring up. Oh well. Guess I'll find it in a little bit. But yeah, that being said, how's everybody's fucking day going, eh?
Dude, it's going good, dude. Glad it's Friday. Glad I wrapped up with work. It's actually just wrapping up with work right now, technically. But had a fat nap, and I'm happy to be here. It's gonna be a little bit different today, but just as fun. So let's get it.
We don't body shame naps on this channel, so
Hell no, dude, no.
You meant to say proportionately large nap.
The opposite of Delgado.
Oh man,
You know, it was a nice one. I needed it, but we're here. We're done with work, chilling, ready to talk about some Star Wars and each other, and let's get it, man.
Mr. Swoonsky, I saw you had a poll. I was going to say something irreverently unholy and then decided not to. AKA, I didn't really decide not to. I just didn't have time and I forgot to go back and do it. Did we get any feedback on there, or do we just want to open up to chat?
We'll just basically have to open it up to chat because of the 33 people that viewed my story, we got 0 interaction. So thanks, guys. Thanks.
Sick, dude.
Fucking awesome.
Sick.
Going forward, I'm straight up going to start calling out shit like that because it's unreal that 33 people saw my prompt to ask us questions to get to know us, and not a single fucking person asked a question.
In all fairness,
It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
In all fairness, I think all 33 people who saw your chat know everything there is to know about us. Probably.
Yeah, we tend to share personal details on here a little bit.
Yeah, I have green poop today. Thank you.
Oh my God.
For those of you who don't know, the Grogu vanilla wafers are out. They have food coloring in them, so found that one out this morning. Oh man.
Yeah, SPC Unleashed in the chat.
What up, SPC?
Here.
In my High Republic ally, I have one. Dude. Oh man. God bless
I'm
you.
seeing some chats coming through. I have a 1-year-old. I don't know what a nap is anymore. Yeah, I've got a wife, so
yeah.
I'm with you. He's texting. Yeah. Probably
but
a little
Ryan,
bit more.
that leaves 32 other people that could have asked us questions.
Well,
and...
in all fairness, I was one of the 32 people. I might have actually been.
Okay, so 31.
I might have been 2. I think I viewed that on.
What about me though, too?
And still didn't fucking send what I wanted to say.
Okay,
30.
Either way, we're still in the high 20s of people looking at the story and not responding. And then over 400 views on the post that I made on YouTube about it. Still not a damn thing.
400, damn, bro.
SPC, you have 5 kids, bro?
No. He's got 5 questions for
Okay, I
me,
was gonna
but
say.
I'm filming a interview with him on Sunday. So go check
Cool.
out SBC Unleashed channel, and that will be out whenever he finishes whatever he needs to do with
Cool.
it.
Interesting. I think we could have left it at 5 kids and just put
Yeah,
that out
honestly.
in the ether web. No.
Only one for
that,
now, right?
That
Only one for now.
you know about. Did you pull up Clone Force's comment already?
I did not. I saw it though.
I don't know if I should or not.
Fuck yeah.
Busting out your blue jeans.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, damn.
Let's go.
So no questions then. All right, guys. It's been real. Catch y'all
Good
next
episode.
So-
Thanks.
While
next
we while we do that, I will go ahead and ask the typical, because it's a little bit of a Tales from Peridia kind of takeover, because a couple of months ago, I say a couple months, is like 8 months ago, me and these two beautiful gentlemen above me filmed a nice little Tales from Peridia interview. But something went wrong and I lost the footage. Have not been able to fucking recover it at all. So
Bro, that was like 5 months ago.
Dude, that was at the
If
precipice of our podcast.
if it makes you feel any better, I also filmed something at the same time that I just still haven't had the time to fucking edit to put out.
Well, at least you still have your footage, Wrath.
I don't know.
I want to answer SBC's question real quick.
Well, I don't give a fuck. This is my podcast.
Our podcast is collective. You said it. What do you think? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I got my answer.
VFX, and music. Those are the two
I already
biggest
got my
ones.
answer.
VFX and music. All the X-wing, especially like all the X-wing scenes of Poe and shit are ridiculous. But it was beautiful eye candy, and the music was good. I think everybody at base level could say that without getting too deep into all the extra BS.
So this is a gripe that I was gonna put out on social media, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy, but I am on my podcast because it's our podcast. And I'm seeing all of you motherfuckers that are like, oh my god, I love the Incellins, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. I liked the Incellins before it was cool. And before we got Mando and Grogu, I have had a shrine, and these boys can attest to it. I've had a shrine to our Lord and Savior Babu Frick in my room for years. And now it's like,
Oh yeah, where is it?
I love it when they go, oh, the baby, oh, my baby. No, I was there, all right? I was in the trenches. I crawled so that y'all motherfuckers could walk.
So your answer is Babu Frick or
Babu
Inzellins.
Frick and the Inzellins.
It's a good call, honestly. It's probably the best thing out of the sequels.
Whose podcast? My podcast. Well, see, that's the beautiful thing is the new setup is not completed yet, so I don't have my shrine ready to share.
So what you're saying is you're a liar. They stole the show, man.
We told you we'd be back, man, though.
Oh yeah, also I like
RC car, bro. Fucking yeah. But serious answer for the sequels, bro. I think the fight scenes with the lightsabers weren't all that well choreographed, but I think that the big battle in the room with all the Praetorian guards and the lightsabers and stuff, I think the like action sequences in those fights
it's pretty cool.
were definitely sick. Like the way that they filmed it, the cinematography of it. I think somebody can definitely. I don't know if everybody can, because no, you can't please anybody nowadays. But I think that's something that like most people who watch action movies could appreciate at the very least.
Speaking of cinematography, it's like the choreography wasn't near as good in the Force Awakens fight, but I think cinematography-wise, that fight is the second best looking lightsaber fight. Well, maybe third.
Are you talking about the one?
The one in the snow. Like in terms of just
Yeah.
cinematography, I'm not talking about how they're fighting or anything, but it just the where they're fighting and like the look of it. Empire, Revenge of the Battle of the Heroes, and then that I think are probably the best visual, but doesn't mean the fight's that good.
I think when they fought, where we got the really, really bad fucking backwards flip from Ray,
That was bad.
the
That was on
fighting
that
in that was
moon.
bad, but the cinematography, the shots of like just the way that they framed it and shot the POVs and the fighting of that, I think was really good. But the
I got
fight was
seasick
shit.
watching that. Yeah, I got seasick.
The fight was shit.
I like the flashback scene with Luke and Leia training. That shit is hard.
Mhm.
Super cool. There's a bunch of little things like things I appreciate in the sequels,
Yeah.
but we can get into
Well,
that.
and I mean that's the thing too that I've always maintained is like I as a whole those projects I don't really care for any of them. I mean even the Force Awakens, like it was a
Best
decent
one.
movie, but it wasn't in any way, in my opinion, like a great movie. But there's so much like just little tidbits and cool shit within that trilogy that I can take away from it,
Sure.
which I think is somewhat unique nowadays because you have the I hate everythings, you have the I didn't watch it and I hated everything, and then you've also got the I love everything and nothing's wrong, everything is great people. So I kind of fall in the middle of those.
Yeah, we just like what we like, like whether it's canon or EU or whatever. Like, if there's stuff that we gravitate towards, then we'll appreciate it and bring it to light. But I mean, we're not like, oh, just because you like this, you have to hate it. Like, I mean, bro, I got an EU background on my desktop right now, which looks sick. But we just like it when Star Wars stories are good and
are written well.
And there's other things
care
too,
about
like
the
all the
characters.
exposition and stuff. But I mean, we can find appreciation in a lot of things. I mean, even in the Acolyte and like, and like
That one was a
I
little
didn't
bit harder.
definitely a little bit harder, but I mean, there's definitely some really cool stuff in there. I was gonna say, and I hadn't even finished Andor season 2, and like I don't find it to be my cup of tea in terms of Star Wars, but plenty of stuff in there I thought was awesome. But
yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff, but again, I haven't and probably won't ever finish that.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll finish it.
Maybe if I get paid.
Second favorite Star Wars film. Damn, second favorite Star Wars film, fourth favorite film of all time. Yo,
I'll never get over Clone Force and the Rise of Skywalker, bro. I know you're reading SPC's comment, but
yeah, that's funny. Hot take. Once Dave and John fill in the gaps somehow. No, it's
So,
SPC.
so
You're right.
what is?
You're absolutely right.
What is the movie that falls under fucking Rise of Skywalker for you then?
Wait, what?
He said top. Oh no, I'm fucking. Nah.
Yeah, there's 13
Boys,
movies. It's
he's
definitely a top 13.
He's absolutely tweaking today, boys and girls.
But I'm not gonna lie, SPC. Overall, the sequels will probably be taken a lot better if they enhance them.
Yeah.
But the somehow Palpatine return is already like stupid as fuck, because not only does Poe say it, and I get it, yes, not everybody in the Star Wars universe is gonna know what the audience knows. But then 2 seconds later, they have fucking one of the hobbits from Lord of the Rings, I forget which one, literally explain how he came back. So what was even the point of saying somehow Palpatine returned if you're just going to explain it right after?
I think the biggest issue with the sequels, especially in the public zeitgeist, is there was way too many changes to characters and ideas of the theme off screen. Way too
That's
many.
the thing. That's the thing. Like, and I was worried with that. Like we had talked about for Mando and Grogu, like you have to do some kind of storytelling to connect the dots. Because I'm just gonna be realistic. Like the majority of us Star Wars fans are super fucking like, like we've got some isms and pasms. And so it's like if you're not gonna explain shit, you probably shouldn't just lump it in there, lump foul it, Yeah, so I mean that's that is a very hot take, Fangirl. That's a very hot take.
The Clone Wars movie? Was that your first? Oh, the Clone Wars show. Okay. Oh, the Clone Wars movie. Damn.
Well,
so 08, you were in the theater?
I think that's what you grew up watching, like her. That's probably what your first theatrical release.
If you're a Star Wars fan and not a weirdo, like, are you really a Star Wars fan? Let's be honest.
Nah, dude, I'm totally
Be honest
normal
with yourself.
outside of this fucking nerdy shit, bro. Like, bro. Come
The
on.
fan go,
I don't know, man. I've
I'm a
hung out with you outside of the nerdy shit, and it's about the same.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
sure,
don't
we're
know,
about to
man.
have our guest on, boys.
We are, but didn't Swoon was kind of alluding to asking a question.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fucking
ask
went off the
a
rails.
couple of just the typical ones that I usually ask on Tales from Peridia, just to kind of pick y'all's brains. But I've got some really beefier questions for whenever we
Hey,
actually
yo.
record the interview,
Hey,
because you already know each season we got to try to change it up. But as of right now, I'll just ask y'all, what got y'all into Star Wars?
Oof.
Fuck you, rats. Glee, go first.
Dude, see what solidified me as a fan, or what, like, is that what you're saying? Like, what
Like, what
got me
got you
hooked?
into Star Wars? Like, what was the moment that like you saw it and was like, "Yep, I'm fucked. This is gonna be my personality for the rest of my life."
Well, like I've told you guys before, so it's like a small two-parter. So like when I was at the beach in 1998 with my family, I saw a kid out in the ocean with the Qui-Gon like foldable lightsaber, and I was like, "Holy shit, that thing is cool looking! I fucking want that." And my dad saw it too. He's like, "Dude, let's go rent the Star Wars movie." So we went to movie gallery at the beach. We rented the original trilogy, and that just like I wanted the lightsaber after watching those movies. Like I was like, I must own this, or else I cannot survive. So that is what was my introduction to Star Wars, and just thought it was just I was enamored. Just thought it was so cool and so different than anything else I've ever seen, and just mystical. But the thing that solidified me as a fan for sure was going to see Attack of the Clones in theaters in 2002. The whole prequel era, all the action figures, the Legos, the lightsabers, the video games, everything. Like at that point, that's what made me a fan. Like there's no question. And then obviously Revenge of the Sith came out, and that was just like on steroids. But I think it finalized. Like I always thought it was so cool and awesome, but like I got really nerdy and sweaty and really dove extra deep when Attack of the Clones came out. So that was probably for sure the thing for me.
Hell yeah, bro.
See what Sklee is emitting from the story was the story that he told me behind the scenes, where he and his father went and assaulted the young boy and stole his lightsaber and drowned him in the ocean.
May or may not have happened.
Honestly, for me, it was like, so I'm fucking old as shit. Okay, so technically, the first release could have been my Phantom Menace could have been my first movie, but I wasn't able to see the first one. I don't remember why my dad didn't take it for that, but I think he went with his sister to see it. But I saw like Sklee, I saw Attack of the Clones, and like leading up to that, when we walked into Toys R Us, bro, the Jango Fett toys in there. I vividly remember going down the aisle of the Star Wars toys and throwing an absolute bitch fit that I wasn't able to buy a single one of the toys.
I would have too.
Hence why I now have that. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, just Attack of the Clones, and then so it was kind of cooked in the way that like I saw Attack of the Clones in the theaters, and then we watched Phantom Menace at home on VHS.
Yeah.
And I remember I watched that. I think my dad rented that for us, or no, he bought Phantom Menace VHS, and we went over to my grandparents' house, my German grandparents, who no fucking clue what any of that shit was. And as soon as Watto came on the screen, I loved Watto. But my opa saw Watto and heard him speak, and he was laughing his ass off.
Yeah. 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 That's funny.
So just kind of like being indoctrinated with that and like the toys as a kid, and the hype behind that, and then obviously just like growing up with the prequels, and then getting into my dad got us the I want to say it was VHS again for the OT. I mean, we watched those, and I mean, I liked them, but for me, it's really just my love for the prequels. And I'm always gonna have love for the prequels. I don't care if all the other people hated it because you're weird.
Yeah. Like, I was gonna say that definitely solidified me as a fan. It was like a third time's the charm. Like I said, I had this experience with the OT at a really young age, and then like, dude, and I've told you guys this a million times. When the Phantom Menace was coming out, like I got my mom bought me my first action figure was the Qui-Gon with like the lightsaber on the back, whatever. And dude, it was just everywhere. It was inescapable. I wanted to see the movie so bad. Mom and dad wouldn't let me see it, and then so I always like had that like just like wanted to go see it. And then, like I said, when Attack of the Clones came out, dude, like it was just full on. Like that's when that's around the time when there's book fair at school, and they have like all the Star Wars books that explain
The Scholastics,
everything. And,
bro.
Dude, and like so, it was just like a very gradual thing. But once I saw that movie in theaters, bro, like it was all bets were off. It was
Bro,
done.
I've been chasing the high from the Scholastic books, which is why I own like most of every Star Wars book that's ever been released. But like not being able to get the toys because my parents were like, oh, we have enough toys. There was 3 of us boys growing up, so it's like we didn't get, we got toys rarely, and then we'd beat the shit out of them and break them, and we wouldn't get new ones. So, for me, it was really like the books too, because like they would buy us books at the book fair, but they wouldn't buy us fucking toys.
And dude, they just expanded. This is the EU era, and so like back then, like I think that was I was thinking about this the other day. And I think this is why I'm really getting into the EU is like back then.
Middle school, bro. EU was
that's all we had for Star Wars, and it fleshed out so much. And like I said, there was just the fact that there was an explanation and a story for every little specific thing in Star Wars. I think that was a big part of what was like the big allure for me too. Because like I said, you just go and there was just so much information, and just by getting one book chock full of stuff at like the library, the book fair, or whatever. It was just so Big Brother core, like as JT says, and it was just so cool and mystical and weird and awesome. And I think that was the EU really, like, we need to give it the credit that it deserves. Like that really ended up like, obviously the movies were the thing that got us interested, but like we could go home and we could just get lost in all of these works and stories and stuff. And it was bliss, man. It was bliss.
Facts. But yeah, the EU books that were coming out in like the mid 2000s and then into like the early 2010s, bro, like just took over my fucking life, bro. Like as soon as this shit came out in like the 2012s, 2010s, 2011s, bro, it was over. And then I've still been chasing that Mandalorian high since I never got to buy any of the fucking Jango Fett toys that I wanted.
SPC's got a really good question in the chat. Why do you guys think that Return of the Jedi isn't as appreciated as Empire and New Hope?
I think it was the first controversial Star Wars movie for a lot of people because of the Ewoks.
Yeah. I think
it's my favorite Star Wars movie.
I think nostalgia too. It like, because every like the people that were there for theatrical releases, like you got to think about it, bro. Like A New Hope was everything to them.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think A New Hope, I would rate A New Hope as the worst of the 3.
I think objectively nowadays, I personally would. I mean, like my favorite is Jedi, but I think if I had to like objectively choose between them, I'm picking Jedi then Empire. That's just me. I think it's aged like that in a lot of ways for a lot of people, because most people I see now on the internet, they're like, dude, like Empire is incredible, but like Jedi's my fave. And I just think I don't know, man, like it's one of the best endings to a trilogy in a movie ever. There's just so many good, iconic parts in it. Like I don't know. But I think it's definitely what you were saying, Wrath. I think it's definitely, yeah, I don't know, not here, man. We love ROTJ over here, so.
I just don't like the Ewoks, so they can all fuck off.
You're a fucking hater, bro. Dude, they're hilarious.
Replace the Ewoks with the Anzellans, and you got a fucking 10 out of 10 fucking Star Wars movie.
The Anzellans aren't deadly. The Ewoks are clapping stormtroopers left and right.
You have not played enough that game mode in Battlefront.
Yeah, dude, the Ewoks are.
Well, maybe if I would have had a good experience with the fucking Ewok, then maybe I'd like them. But even as a little fucking 6-year-old, no, fuck off. I don't like the little teddy bears.
They probably traumatized little Kendrick.
You know what's funny?
They were just stupid as fuck.
You know what's funny? His experience with Wicket fucking ruined Ewoks further for him.
That's what
But
it
he
is.
still slobs on the fucking little people in fucking Harry Potter.
Dude,
No.
but like they're even in like
No,
the
he
like
ruined the
novels,
goblins
not
too.
novels, but even in those EU books that we're talking about, like, dude, they were savages. They were eating stormtroopers meat. Obviously, we see the helmets and stuff in Return of the Jedi.
Whoa. Eating stormtroopers what?
Yeah, no, they eat stormtroopers in the
What was the
EU.
word? You said
The Ewoks.
You said eating stormtrooper meat.
I did not say that. I did not say that. That's crazy. What are you thinking about meat for, Wrath? What's up with that?
Nothing.
The transition was perfect. The way he came back, it was
Clip it. Yeah, dude. Let's get to some of these comments real quick before Swoonsky loads up his font for the next question.
See, there's a lot that I've fucking missed.
Wrath healing his inner child since 2002. Yeah, since like 2016.
Shit, we got
Ewoks ate the troopers.
JT
Because they did.
Lovecraft. He got into it because of the zero that I
You
got.
evil savages. My size new.
More like Zero the Slut. First X-Men movie was Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Dude, there's so many good X-Men movies.
There's some shit ones.
There are. For Dark Phoenix, I was OT, baby. I wasn't allowed to watch it. Yeah. Damn, dude. Remember, like, since it was the first PG-13 movie, like, my mom, even back then, was like, oh, like, I heard it's kind of scary. She tried to cover my eyes during, like, the whole part with Anakin. I was like, no, Mom, no.
How is Clone Force allowed in public?
Bro, the EU is what formed us and our love for Star Wars. Like, there's no
Dude,
denying
I
that.
remember my first experience with the EU.
Solidified, not formed.
It wasn't considered Legends because Disney hadn't bought them yet. It was 2010, 2011, something like that. And I picked up a random Star Wars book at the library and opened it up to a random page, and it said something about Ben Skywalker, Luke Skywalker's son, and I immediately closed it and went, nope, Jedi don't have kids, you fucking retards.
Not real.
Look who's the stupid dum-dum now.
Yeah. Big Brother Core mention.
Crazy. Oh, that is a good question. I'm not gonna
read.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, who
spoil
reads?
anything for you, but this is way too many pages. I got like that far, and that was a struggle. Still finished it before Swooner finished his polybag, but it's a really good book. I would recommend it. I haven't read that book in so long though, so I definitely need to go back and read that because I really just stuck to like these ones, the Old Republic, and then the Darth Bane ones are chef's kiss. But I definitely would get a copy of it. I think they're like you can get the little mass market ones for like $8-9. So fuck it.
Damn right. Oh, damn. This is good.
I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't that 33 people didn't want to respond to your prompt. They couldn't figure out how to fucking swipe up. Oh, man.
Guys, is it bad that I'm going to eat Pizza Hut 2 days in a row? Be honest. It's probably not good. It sounds good to me, man. I'm having nostalgia. Like episode 1 vibes. Shark Week, bro. Red Harvest was dangerous. Dark Phoenix fangirl.
That's the only X-Men movie I have not watched because
you're not missing much.
Sick of them. In my opinion, there's only 3 good X-Men movies, and
X1,
one of
2, and
them is
3.
considered no.
First Class.
We got First Class, Days of Future Past, and The Last Stand. Last Stand is the best one out of the 3 that I mentioned, and I will die on that fucking hill. I don't care what anybody's got to say about it.
Man's
about
gonna die on a
Logan?
hill
What
like
about
fucking
Logan?
Stonewall Jackson, bro. He died on a hill.
He did.
He also got his
die on
fucking
the hill.
hand blown off on a hill where I live.
Absolute
a
legend,
week
dude.
ago.
Days of Future Past, yeah. Good one. No one want to know you. Yeah, you're right, Pop.
No
Thanks
one
for-
want English.
Thank you for humbling us.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's not wrong though, because you didn't get any prompts.
We're also waiting on Mr. Mikey Mike to fucking respond. I sent him the
Alright.
link and all
Second-
that, but
Second question, run it.
second question would have to be, what is your guys' favorite era in Star Wars?
Damn. This is I've kind of talked to you about this before, and it's really just because of the potential right now. It's the biggest, one of the most unknown gaps aside from like the Old Republic. I'm really interested to see what happens in the 30-year period between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. How are they going to flesh all that shit out?
I wonder why.
Yeah, because because we need redemption, bro. I really hope so.
We need Luke to look nice.
No, he's got to look more than nice. Dude, like I really hope in the animated show it ends up being like Clone Wars. I hope they end up doing like Yuzon Vong or something. I hope they end up doing more Thrawn. I hope we get like one live action movie at least. There's just because of the unknown, and obviously Luke's my favorite character. So, I mean, other than that, dude, the prequel era is hard to beat, and the Old Republic has the most potential, if we're being honest. But right now, I can wait for that.
As far as I'm concerned,
Dude,
that era, okay? Big
Fire.
boy era.
Fire.
So that era, I think, will forever be like top pin for me.
Peak,
but like Slee was saying, the Old Republic, bro, just fucking peak.
It has the most potential out of anything.
Peak Mandalore, fucking clapping Jedi cheeks. Peak.
Dog, just imagine the fucking roar in a theater. Well, I don't know if it'll fucking happen because unfortunately Mando and Grogu is not doing so well at the box office, so hopefully that doesn't translate to less fans going to theaters down the line. But
better not.
Just imagine the roar if we finally get to see a sea of red and green lightsabers versus fucking a sea of red lightsabers and fucking Mandalorians like flying around, just fucking helping out the Sith, like bro.
And then some dude with the fucking black one just
like, bro, there's oh my god, there's so fucking much that they could do with the Old Republic.
Bro, y'all can. I don't remember what fucking episode it was at this point because we're not professional over here. Okay, we got to go back and figure out how many episodes we've done. But when we talked about the way that they could do Old Republic and having it mirror kind of like that Lord of the Rings trilogy, bro, I think that would be fucking insane.
It's got to have beats of that in Game of Thrones. Dude, it's the most evergreen time period by far. It is. They're perfectly lined up for success. I think the thing is, can they execute? That is the thing that we come back to every podcast. But yeah.
Oh, that's every project because everybody loves the Duel of the Fates script for episode 9. Everybody's screaming for the Hunt for Ben Solo. But what if they did the Duel of the Fates script and it was terrible? What if they do the Hunt for Ben Solo and it's not good? Like, what if they don't execute it properly? Like,
yeah, it goes for
some
everything.
Could even say they didn't execute Mando and Grogu properly. I think you're dumb if you say that. But
here's the thing about the Mando and Grogu and like the numbers and this and the other. I think if they had done more in between the time period from when they fucked everything up to now, that movie would get the appreciation that it deserves, and people would have given it more of a chance. But because, like what happened with Solo, we got the fucking massive dick flop, limp dick on the table, and then they put out Solo. Nobody went and saw it because they're like, man, Star Wars sucks right now. And I think a lot of people are in the same position where they're like, Star Wars sucks right now. I don't care about this kid. I'll just wait and watch it when it comes out on this shit I'm already paying for. So I don't think that those numbers really are like yes, they're real numbers, but it's like it's influenced outside of the box office to a point where it's like we haven't arrived back to a point where people are just hyped enough to just go see a Star Wars
Yeah,
project
no.
in theaters.
No.
You know?
There's gonna
Well,
have
they
to be a
also-
handful
I'm
of
telling you
dubs,
right
man.
now, they could have done like the greatest Old Republic movie of all time instead of Mando and Grogu, and it probably would not have performed the way that it would if the fan base was healed.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I don't
something we
know.
talked about. They got to
They-
they got to give the focus and the fandom back on track before they want to do something crazy like that, or else
Right.
it's just going to be for no reason.
Right.
Well, they
And,
also got to market the fuck out of their movies, especially when it's the first movie in 7 years. And then you're going to release a AI generated looking fucking ad for the Super Bowl spot. And then you're going to give us 3
Which-
iterations of the
with the
same
tauntaun
trailer.
that wasn't even in the movie.
Which most people didn't fucking care about the Super Bowl to begin with, so people
Yeah.
weren't really watching, you know. Because like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I used to watch those. If my team's not playing, I'm watching those for the fucking commercials. And for the last 20 years, the commercials have fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Sorry, fellas.
Fangirl, do go rewatch Solo. Bro, Solo is one of the highest ranking Disney Star Wars movies I've got. Dawn of the Jedi, hands out. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
said that it's his favorite era because it's got so much originals.
Dude, I want to bring up. Fangirl said the High Republic. I think, unfortunately, due to all of Disney's blunders and failures, people like myself and many others, we have just naturally shut out the High Republic. But after doing a little bit of research, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, if you put your gripes and all your ish to the side, you'll be so surprised. There's so many crazy stories in there. So I haven't dived in crazy, but like I've gone through parts of it. It's very surprising how good a lot of this stuff is, and I think it's unfortunate that the fandom has been turned off to it.
That's kind of where I'm at too, because like when they first started coming out, I got the books, and I just haven't really gotten around to reading them yet. You know, I think that there's definitely a lot of cool shit. At least just looking even at the covers of the books, like bro, there's definitely some cool looking shit in that era. I'm at the point where it's like it's not enough of a draw for me to go into it right off the rip. So
Sure.
I've kind of waited until the phases of the books are out, and I'm slowly like getting more of those books, and then I'm gonna sit down and give them a read. And you know, if the data pads and Darksabers ever comes back up, you know, we'll get ripping on those. So
What I don't get is like they could get everybody into the High Republic if they adapted them into movies.
well, and that's the thing is some of those books are written as like a movie script, so it's already fucking there, you know.
Like that's just what baffles my mind is they were like, okay, we're gonna start this whole initiative, but we're only gonna do books and we're never gonna acknowledge it again.
Yeah, and then they
Why?
like slowly
What the fuck was the point?
they've slowly like dripped PP off the tip with the comics of those. Like it's not as prevalent as the books are, but it's like, you know, when you're done taking a piss and you're like fucking, you know, trying to make sure you don't leave a little stain in your pants, you know. That's what they've done with the comics. It's not a whole lot out there of the comics, at least from what I've seen.
Oh, fangirl, no, don't read Dawn of the Jedi. No, 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 no.
No.
Yeah, JP, I know what you're talking about. Luke with the Shoto, the red Shoto. Shit's cool. Fangirl, I'm weird. I definitely would not consider myself woke. Like the thing is we just want good Star Wars stories, and it's like, yeah, like sure, there's like a good bit of diversity if you want to call it that and stuff in the High Republic, but dude, flat out, it's just good Star Wars, like crazy villains, crazy stories, unique new ideas, fleshing out the galaxy, and that's what we want. We do in a lot of ways. So,
well, and the thing too that really sucks about what the diversity and all this stuff, it's like I go back to it again. I talk to my friends and stuff, and it's like, you know, instead of just developing like a really sick, badass female lead character like you could have done with Rey, they decide to take iterations of whatever female character they have and be like, okay, how can we make her exactly like Leia? It's like we don't need that. Leia is Leia, like you were saying with Sigourney Weaver. Leia is Leia. Just create a badass female. You want to create a badass female? Cool.
shoot, they've already created so many of
like,
them, dude.
Bro, they wanted to have like Finn be a badass lead African American character, and then they fucking immediately nerfed him. And it's like, bro, like, what are we doing? We can't just throw this shit in there to be like, okay, we've done this. We can check that off the list. Like you
Shout out
gotta,
Gina
like,
Carano.
it goes
RIP.
back to it. Just develop the fucking story, write a good story, and write good characters and develop them. It's really not that fucking hard.
It's really not. And like,
And
it's
then when
really
you
not.
go to adapt them into live action or a TV show,
Don't
do
make them a
not fuck
bitch.
it up and make the fucked up version canon, because that right there is why I'm so terrified of them touching the old Republic, because they've already gone through and Xana's not a part of
Bro.
Bane's story in canon. So it's
Bro.
like, what the fuck else are they going to change if they fucking touch it?
Could you imagine they bring in Revan and the story of him going from bad to good, good to bad, whatever. Like however they decide to make it canon, the way that they decide to do it, whether it's good to bad or bad to good. Then they just make him look like a complete bitch when he switches. I'm gonna be honest with you, that would be the straw that breaks my back, and I'm never watching any more fucking Star Wars again. I'm just being dead ass.
Yeah,
Like, if y'all fuck
I have
up the
I
Old
have
Republic,
similar feelings.
with all
in
of the
different
source
ways.
material that we have. If y'all fuck up the Old
Bro,
Republic, I'm
bro.
done.
Leslie Headland couldn't even talk to the creator of Vernestra Row, and she used Vernestra Row in her fucking series.
Yep.
But yet, I'm supposed to believe that if they continued this show with the season 2, that she was going to work with James Luceno. Fuck no. I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Sure. Fucking crazy, man.
Let me ask you a question. Super random.
No.
About having to do with Revan. Having to do with Revan. Obviously, Keanu would have been my guy to play him nowadays. I mean, I guess by the time they do it, deep fake and all that shit is just going to be so seamless. But
give me a no-name.
I guess now if they
were,
actor. Huh?
Give me a no-name actor.
Okay.
Like,
when you feel the same way.
Because here's the thing, is right. I have a feeling with the way that Hollywood is now and like Disney and all that stuff, they're going to be like, let's make it Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet is going to be fucking Darth Revan. Like, fuck no. Or Dwayne My Rock Johnson.
I got another comment, but I'm not going to bring it up.
Do it. Pussy.
Who's the chick who plays Achilles in The Odyssey?
Oh, fucking
from Trailer Park Boys.
God damn it.
Elliot Page.
She's Leahy's daughter. Yeah, please, guys, like, just make it good, please. Is it that hard? Like, honestly, fucking Trina.
Fucking Trina. Fuck it. At this point, give me Donna as Mara Jade, bro. Fuck it. Hey, you there, Luke? I'm a fucking Dragonite. Crow across space, maybe slider.
Not Ray.
Just cuts to Luke. No.
Cuts to Luke sipping the green alien cow titty milk.
Craziness.
It means a little hard.
What else you got, Swoon? Fire away.
Is our guest coming on?
I sent the link to Mike and told him to pop on whenever, but
might be
Mike
right.
is Casper.
I didn't know that Justina Ireland doesn't write for Star Wars anymore because of what they did with Vernestra. That's actually fucking insane.
I mean,
Dude,
I would be the same
everywhere.
way, but you want to fucking punk me, like, fuck you, I'm not helping you.
That needs to be everywhere. That needs to be, because that would be like, man, that would be like if they did. It's like
that would be like if they had somebody come in and write a Thrawn book and it wasn't Tim.
Yeah. Wait, Sklee. I specifically remember seeing at least 3 videos since Ahsoka season 1 ended.
I know. He's like, they haven't asked me at all.
Timothy Zahn is confirmed. They won't work with him. They won't take his advice. They won't let him write the fucking Ezra and Thrawn trilogy books that he wants to write. Like,
oh, it'd be so good. It'd be awesome.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. If I was a writer, that was a part of the starting of the EU, and you started to treat me like that, bro, I wouldn't give a fuck if I got blacklisted. I'm gonna start trash talking your fucking company.
I'm sure he
Like,
doesn't. I think he doesn't. And you want to know why he does not do anything? I
just in
know
case.
why.
He doesn't need to.
No, because he gets fucking royalties from it. So if he
Well,
says
he
anything
also-
bad,
he
because they
also
own the
doesn't-
IP,
He also
he
doesn't
created
need
that
to.
character.
He also doesn't need to, bro. It's Timothy fucking Zahn. Like, even if Star Wars flops,
That
people
Disney
will go
money,
see
bro.
him.
That
People will
Disney
go see
money
him.
though. He's in
But
2
here's
projects.
here's the thing, Sklee. Disney actually went through and there was a whole lawsuit about it, and they finally started getting royalties back. All the writers for the Alien books, the Star Wars EU books, they weren't getting royalties when Disney took over. They were like, "No, you're not getting royalties."
That's wrong, dude. Because it's wrong. It's wrong too because they're making. If you guys go to bookstores now, I mean, obviously there's a lot of canon stuff, but there's a ton of legacy or not legacy. Excuse me. There's a ton of reprinted Legends books, so they're making money off these people and their stories and their characters. So I'm not cool with that at all.
Yeah,
Cardinals
it
fan.
was a whole debacle in their final. I mean, Timothy Zahn even had to raise his prices and start charging people autographs if they got, because he used to be if you brought a book to get signed by him, it was a free autograph, but he had to start charging for that because he wasn't making royalties from his books. But that was back in 2019, something like that.
Fangirl, I grew up with it and stuff, and I didn't really get too crazy into I never got into the novels and stuff. I mean, obviously the books where it was explaining different stuff about the ships or whatever. That's what I mean by expanding universe. I really started getting into the expanded universe a little bit, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. I read Heir to the Empire, and they did the whole Thrawn trilogy. And from then, there's been little things, a handful of things here and there. And I'll tell you what, you're not gonna be disappointed. And as of recently, in the past week, I've been getting a lot more into it. I've really interested in New Jedi Order, Vector Prime, all that stuff. The bottom line is we just want good Star Wars stories. It shouldn't matter if it's canon, if it's Legends. You can appreciate, just if I don't like all the stuff in the sequels, I can appreciate stuff in every medium. So I'll say, yeah, I say go for it. Why not? There's a treasure trove of stuff there, and it's overwhelming to me because I'm reading a canon book, and I got some canon comics, and that's kind of at the forefront of my mind. But I do have a list of stuff Legends wise. It's just there's so much, it's overwhelming. But yeah, just dip your toes. Whatever you think is cool, it's good. It'll be 10 times cooler than what you think when you start reading. It's pretty impressive.
That's not even fucking 10% of the Legends books.
It's crazy.
All right, boys. Our guest has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, you know
what's
him,
up, Michael?
The beautiful owner and operator of ICC, Mike Havens. How you doing, good sir?
What's up, boys? Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Our pleasure.
POV behind the scenes.
There you go.
How are you, sir?
Good. How you doing?
We're doing great.
Pretty
Thank
good.
God it is Friday. We were glad to be
We are
here.
getting close.
Yeah, Friday. Thanks. Good. Thank goodness. You getting excited?
Oh my god.
dude.
Are you kidding me?
Beyond.
Come on, man.
I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. I can't lie. It's going to be a really good year, dude. A lot of tickets have sold, so it's going to be freaking packed. But it'll still be an awesome time, man. And, we even got the on-site magician, so you won't even notice you're standing in lines.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'm fired up, man. We got lots of the patches came yesterday, so that's freaking cool. And they're really nice. But they got in. I have the trophies for all the trophies. That's the thing right now. Now's the time where everything's coming in, all the stock and all the. I got 2 projectors that are coming tomorrow that I hope work better than the ones last year because I didn't like them. We got the whole podcast room redone where it's going to have microphones on the tables, like a fancy professional San Diego Comic-Con type deal.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. So yeah, man, it's coming together. It's coming together. All the guest stars have their flights and they have their itineraries, and we have the Airbnb for the staff and checking boxes in my head. This is what happens right now. It's the make sure you got everything that people are going to need. Going to work on food next week for the VIP room and stuff like that. And that's about it, man. All the banners are in, which is clutch because, they take a long time to produce all this stuff. So it's good.
Awesome.
Still waiting on all the pins, though. I'm kind of like biting my nails, being like, because there's like 6,000 pins that I'm missing. But they're coming. They're coming. Yeah, the pin in the patch hunt, man. That happens every year. Have you guys done that at all?
I did.
I started it last year.
All right. But yeah,
I got overwhelmed.
We're waiting on the pins. Yeah, no, there's always something going on. Well, that's what I always want, man. I want there to be a reason to come back next year. You know what I mean? Right. I don't want you to be able to do everything, or else what's the point?
Yeah, damn right. This year's content is going to be so much more different because there was so much that I missed from last year that, like, as cool as it is to go around filming like the show floor and show like what everybody's selling. Like, there was just so much else that was going on that I just completely missed because it was my first time. And I was like, I'm so overwhelmed by everything going on right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, well, see, that's the same way I collect toys and stuff too, man. I call it the Bennigan's approach. You guys are way too young for Bennigan's, but what Bennigan's was is it was this restaurant for old people like me. And what they had is, you remember like Cracker Barrel used to be with all the crap on the walls?
Yes.
So Bennigan's, just multiply that by 10, the amount of crap they had on the wall. You know what I mean? So that's the way I like to do it with the convention. That's the way I like to collect. I like you to be able to stare at something for a half an hour and still not see everything that's in front of you. You know, maybe that's just me because my brain, you know, I'm like always going, but
no,
I'm like the guy that watches 15 TVs at once. You know what I mean?
And they've all got multicasts on them.
Yeah. Quad screens for every screen, baby.
He's really watching like 115 screens.
Yeah. Even at work and stuff, man, I'm always on 4 screens. I got 4 screens going all the time.
Really?
I gotta be rolling.
Now, how do you handle all that, man? Like, do you have because you said you're doing mental checks. So do you have
man, I don't know. I've always kind of been this way. My poor wife has to put up with it, but it's I'm a workaholic, number one, can't help it. And number two, I like figuring stuff out and I like having too much on my plate. If I sit there and I'm bored and doing nothing, I really don't like it. And it's not like I'm sitting there going like, oh, I have these terrible memories that are encroaching on my brain, but it's not like that. It's just that I really hate not having 40,000 things to do.
Crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, like instantaneously, you know, like even when we go on vacation or something, God forbid we drive to a vacation, like go fishing or something. Yeah. We're supposed to go for 7 days. We're always back in 5 because I'm like, that's it. I'm good. We did the vacation. Let's go home. You know, I got to get this done. I want to do this. I want to do that. Even now, I was with a guy. I'm trying to fix the back deck and everything. And it's like, I ain't got time for that. I'm doing a convention right now, but it's got to get done. So you got to do it. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know, man. If I'm sitting there doing nothing, it's no good for my brain.
Yeah,
so I get it. That's why you see what you see at ICCC. That's why you walk around a corner and all of a sudden there's like 30 droids or 40 droids. Or you walk around another corner and there's like some dude with snakes and lizards being like, you want to take a picture? You know, it always changes. We had that demolition derby one year, man. It was a full-size demolition derby.
Uh-oh. We lost him.
Yo, JT, turn the hat off.
For real, JT. What are you doing, man?
Oh, no, I think we lost Mike.
While we wait for him to pop back in, for those of you that don't know, these were the patches. Some of the patches.
They're so clean, man.
These are clean as.
Can you see me there?
There we go. Now we got
hello.
We were just running a little bit
back. I don't know what just happened. My Wi-Fi got screwed up. Oh, those are good. They had the Star Destroyer on top. You know what that is? Do you know what that is? Have you guys been to it down here? In Nashville.
The Pantheon, right?
Yeah, we have a life-size replica of it. It's freaking crazy if you haven't been in it.
What?
Like they got a 40-foot statue of Athena. It's a life-size replica of the Parthenon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know they had
All right, so boys, I know what we're gonna go check out while we're there.
Yeah, definitely need to.
It's neat to see, man, and it's freaking.
Uh-oh.
God damn it,
JT, frig off
JT,
with
buddy,
the cyber attacks.
I don't know why my Wi-Fi keeps dropping, but
well,
we'll get it done.
The guy that's named right there, he's pinned. He's DDoSing everybody. He's hacking.
JT's a good dude. What's up, man? How you doing?
That's a fangirl loves your wall behind you, Mike.
Thank you very much. That's a Princess Leia from Celebration. That's a Leia autograph. That's my wife likes Rey a lot from the new movies, so those are Daisy Ridley autographs, those two. And then I love Boba Fett, and that's Boba Fett over there. And I don't know, the Bennigan's approach, like I said, like here, all my stuff. That's how I collect. It's freaking bonkers.
Look, dude, that's actually sick.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of Boba
That's
Fett,
why there's so many things at the con. You get overwhelmed.
Speaking of Boba Fett, I have now unlocked a new source of high income debt. So
nice.
We'll be hunting for some of these this year.
You know what? There was actually the third to last vendor signed up, and that's all he's selling. Hot toys. Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm blowing my budget on at the convention.
I hate to pick on it, but do you know what's terrible? I don't have a single pop vendor. Not one. But that's just because I don't like pops.
I mean, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not mad. Raph might be a little triggered.
Like, people will have them, I'm sure, but there is no, like, I sell pops booth. Whatever. Go to Target and buy your pops. They're at Target. They're at Walmart.
Pops.
Yeah. No. Dude, don't worry. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of pops there. I guarantee you there will, because everybody's got them. I'm just picking on pops a little.
Hey,
but if there aren't any pops there, I will sell you all the ones I have that keep creeping into my collection somehow. So
yeah.
Don't tempt him with a bad time.
I think I actually might have bought one off of the eBay page last year.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, here, I'm trying to find a pop so I can, like, fit in. Here, hold on. I don't have one. Is this guy a pop?
I've got a signed one from
We'll
Randall.
go with it.
I got some signed one. You know what? Guy Gilchrist, he's the Jim Henson's cartoonist guy. If you have the opportunity to get an autograph from him, bring a pop. And I highly encourage it. Bring a pop and ask him to just draw a little something on it, and he puts a cartoon like on the window. It's freaking dope.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah,
I've seen some people do like I forget his name, but the guy who did Knee Nub, he does his own little like logo that he draws on him too.
Mike Quinn. Yeah, Mike Quinn has like a little drawing down the bottom of his autograph.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But no, the Guy Gilchrist thing, dude, is like a painting on the box of a pop for like
those are crazy.
Free. He's cool. He'll even do your shirt or something. He loves doing shirts. Like he'll put a big Kermit the Frog on your shirt or something.
Yo, Swoonsky, how many likes on this video when it gets posted for you to get a Guy Gilchrist autograph picture done on your chest and then get it tatted? At least 5.
We do have the tattoos. These guys are great, man. So
what if I pay for it?
If this live gets 10 likes and I hit 600 subscribers by ICC.
Say less.
How many subscribers you got?
I'm at 580 right now.
All right.
Oh, dude, you're cooked, dude.
If I get the 600 subscribers and the 10 likes on this video, I'll get the tattoo of whatever drawing that Raph just told me to get from the guy who draws them.
See, I'm just gonna do the drawing at this point.
Oh, you're just gonna do the drawing?
Get a Miss Piggy or
if
something?
y'all pay for the tattoo, we'll do it.
You're fucked, buddy. You're so good. It's gonna be the most irreverently unholy tattoo that you're getting. Oh man, that's sub now. I'm fucking saying, bro.
That's all right. We actually have a specific section of pipe and drape we put in there just for people that want to get tattoos in inappropriate places.
Sarlacc pit tattoo.
I'm serious. There's seriously 10 feet of pipe and drape in that room for that purpose.
So what you're saying is if I wanted to get an ICCC tramp stamp, I could.
Yes, but that
if you wanted to get like an eyeball on your butt, yeah. Like in the middle.
My third
man.
eye.
Yeah. Like, You don't have to limit it to lower back, man. You could keep going down. There's a piece of pipe and drape for that.
There was
Hear me
actually
out.
quite a few people getting tatted up last year, man.
Hear me out.
Dude, it's great, man. I mean, it's super fun. They're really fair priced. They're really great tattoo artists.
They are, yeah.
And it's like, dude, I'm at a convention. Why not get a stormtrooper on my arm?
Yeah, I remember you almost got
You
one.
know?
Swinski, hear me out. I have 2 ideas for you, okay? Sarlacc pit, Space Slug. Pick your poison.
Where's the
what I got.
Sarlacc pit gonna go? Oh damn! What is that? What you got?
It's a tattoo. Squee.
No,
I made the
But the
space
Sarlacc
slug
there.
from Empire, so I'm gonna have to go with Sarlacc.
Uh,
But we're going OG Sarlacc. We're not doing that
It's
stupid,
actually
weird
sick.
Mario clamshell.
no, it
looking.
doesn't have. Yeah, mine doesn't have the mouth either. Here, hold on. I don't know how to do this. I'm not that bendy.
despecialized Sarlacc.
That's sick.
That is really sick. I need to get more Star Wars tattoos.
I can't
All
get
have
it in
is
there.
the Youngling Slayer.
I think
I'll
I'm
get
going
one
to
tatted.
crowdsource Wrath of Mandalore tattoo this year.
But that one, even though you can't see it good because I
Crowdfunded.
can't twist that way because I'm not a contortionist, but it's Boba Fett flying out of the Sarlacc pit, throwing a thermal detonator over his back, and it's got a sandcrawler in the background and the suns with a couple of Jawas there for my wife because she collects Jawas.
Is it
And Boba Fett's got the ICCC logo on his chest.
Damn. Is that
It
Boba
took
Fett a
forever,
custom
dude.
piece or can I look it up?
No, it's custom. It's all custom.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm not a freaking contortionist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. We're gonna see you here soon, so we can check it out in person.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Be like, Mike, show me your arm.
It's essentially this with
You're
more
welcome.
stuff on it.
You're welcome. I bought
Yeah,
that
exactly.
for him at ICCC last
Yep.
year.
With a well, does he have a thermal detonator in that one?
No, but you can use your imagination.
Yeah, he's throwing his thermal detonator into the Sarlacc pit. Which,
Going
for
to
the record, was a way better way to come out of the Sarlacc pit than they did in Boba Fett. Where he like went back to it and was like, I'm gonna jam my window into the Sarlacc pit. It was like, come on, bro. You're in a
And Fennec
spaceship,
Shand is
man.
the reason that they survived too, which is don't touch my buttons.
But I mean, you're in a spaceship, dude. Be like 30 feet up and take it out. Like,
yeah,
or-
you ain't gotta be all up in it.
Why
It's like
do we
having a
not-
Barrett
Time to find
50
his
cal,
armor.
man, and being like point blank. It's like,
yeah,
what
but I
are
mean,
you
Wrong
doing?
your
he was
pistol.
looking for his armor. He was looking for the armor. That's why he was so close.
Nah,
Is that what he was doing? He was looking in
Yeah.
there for the
Yeah.
armor too?
Yeah, he
wasn't
was
it?
looking
With
for
the
the
light.
armor. And then basically what happened is the Sarlacc starts grabbing him and he's like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? And then Fennec
And then we get the greatest sound of all time.
Yeah, the seismic charge is good. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Switzy's favorite sound to do in my Twitch streams. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
all up into Sarlacc. That's great.
It is so wrong, man. He's all up in there.
Like it will down the organization, but not Lando.
He's got a window though, so he's practicing.
Damn it,
safe.
fangirl!
Miss.
You just fucked
Dude.
me up. You just fucked me
Well,
up. fangirl.
Lando is canonically the strongest character in the Star Wars universe, bro.
You know, we could always
Also-
just use. We could use our
Also-
imagination and be like, the Sarlacc was eating all the other people, and so he, yeah.
But you're
damn
not
it.
you're not allowed as a brother, you are not allowed to die to an animated creature. Okay. That's how it works.
Fun fact: that was Lando's kid, not Lando in real
Oh
life.
yeah.
Was it
That was
actually?
Corey D. Williams crawling out of the pit. They got the snake around him and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why
crazy.
he didn't die.
Huh.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna kill my son.
That
That's
was it.
crazy.
Oh man, dude. I can't wait. I'm hoping I can make the tattoo work because I need to get one. And I've got a really good idea. So
But just get one of the Flash ones, man. They're cheap.
yeah, I think that's probably the backup plan is just get like a pretty cool one. You know, just go up to somebody and be like, hey, I've got this much money. Pick.
I have this many monies. How many times can you poke me with that stick?
Not that one though. No lightsabers in this Sarlosi. Oh. Anyways. But yeah, we're what? Let's see. We
2 weeks?
are
Shoot, man, it's
officially
like
2 weeks
I
out.
think 16 days or something. Yeah,
Oh.
it's crazy.
Dude,
Coming.
I can't wait. I can't wait to check out that podcast stage because
Mhm.
the last time you were on here, you told us that we had missed the deadline for the sign up. And then like 2 days later, I get an email saying like, hey, by the way, you have a slot at 11:45 on Sunday. I'm like, what? Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
take
because
it.
you know what? I told my wife, I'm like, those guys I was on the podcast with, they never signed up for the podcast. You guys signed up like 4 months before you asked me. You were like the
did?
5th person to sign up for the podcast. That's why you got the thing.
Yeah,
You
I
like
don't
didn't
even
sign up
remember,
for it.
bro.
One of you guys did. I
You
mean, it's
think-
not like
you-
my wife just figured out your email address and sent you a coupon or something. You were in the system
Love it.
already, bro. You just forgot about it, man.
Let's go.
His wife's just sitting home. Hey, babe, this guy's got a cool name. Let's put him on the podcast.
Hey,
I'm just going to
that's how I
guess
pick
this
my
email
podcast
address in the
guests.
hope they have a podcast. Yeah.
It's got to be something with Swoonsky in it.
But dude, no, for the podcast room, what I've been doing is I work it into the contracts for the guest stars. And it's actually one of the most difficult things I have to work into because they don't like doing like whatever could happen, random interview kind of
like
things,
live
like
stuff.
right there. Yeah, because it's like not scripted. They don't have an MC. They could be like, "Don't ask me this. Don't ask me this." So it's really tough to get in the contracts, and I always get pushback. But the reason why I do it is I put in that 15 minutes, so that way whoever goes on the podcast stage, you'll have a guest star stop by. I don't know who you guys got. It was random.
We got a pretty
but
nice one. We got a pretty.
Who'd you
nice-
get?
We got Bode.
Oh, really? That's cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
That is
there
sick.
you go.
Yeah,
But
so
that's what
y'all
I'm
better
saying. So
tune
that
in.
way, and you know what? It was funny. I actually got an email. Some dude that's on the podcast stage is like, I didn't know we were supposed to get a guest star, and now that we have a guest star, he's like, are we expected to interview them or expected to blah blah blah? I'm like, dude, I just make sure you get a guest star. You can do whatever you want, but like, you're not, you don't have to do nothing. But I just, I go the way like social media works. If you put like a movie star on the thing, you tend to get more likes. So I'd figure that would be a good thing, right?
Bro, homie's
So I don't know.
gonna be sitting there having a conversation, and like fucking Latif's gonna walk by, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, get the fuck out of the shot, bro."
What are you doing here?
Do you know who I am? Oh man.
Ah, jeez. Dude, Latif would be cool to meet, man, because we had Brendan Wayne last year, but
yeah.
you know, I like Mandalorian and Grogu. You guys like it?
Yeah, we liked it.
It was a lot of
We
fun,
really
right?
was.
I dug it a
It
lot,
took
man.
me by such a surprise.
Yep. We went right back the next morning at like 9 a.m. to watch it again because I was like, the first time I was watching it, for like the first 40 minutes, I'm sitting there going, please don't screw this up. Please don't screw this up, you know? And I wanted to see it without that being in my head, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I thought it was awesome, man. I thought when freaking Pedro freaking takes off his helmet for like 30 seconds, that was epic. It was like so well done, and like he didn't have to have it off. I was going in there thinking it was going to be Pedro Pascal sipping
Yeah, I
a
thought so
tiny
too.
little cup of coffee at like a Paris cafe for 2.5 hours, and I was freaking out, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was freaking out.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go
know.
see it again the next day. We did it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, and like
we did similar.
even when you get
They need
into,
some
like,
merch, man. What's good?
I agree.
Because,
haven't
dude,
seen
I
a whole
want,
lot.
what is it? Rada? I want Rada, man. I want a Rada. He's freaking dope, man. Being like,
Give me all the
"Whoa."
Anzellans.
the
man.
Rada Hot Toys is gonna be crazy sick.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a big one.
It was really fun, man. We enjoyed it. We didn't see it the next day because we were helping Brath move, but the following day we went and saw it again, man. It's just
Nice.
really fun. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's just really fun. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
And it was a well written story. Hello. I think it is getting the unfortunate Solo treatment where shit before it has been so stinky that everybody's just like, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. I'll wait, you know.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean-
it's also doing the TV to movie thing, which is practically impossible. Any TV show that's ever done that is like,
And we
because you're going, hey, I'm going to give it to you for free every week for years, but now pay me for 2 episodes or whatever.
and we
it's
got to
like,
be fair.
some people were saying that, but it was like, dude, they ain't never going to spend $223 million on an episode of Mandalorian, and that's why it was so
No.
freaking dope, you know?
we
'Cause it
got to
was
be
like
fair about it.
high
Too.
end.
the stakes weren't near as high as the show, at least the first 2 seasons. So I could get why people would be a little bit upset. But if you just went into it, it's a story about Mando and Grogu, and just with that, you were gonna have a great time. That's just what it is.
Well, I'd argue that it's not even a Mando and Grogu movie. It's literally, Jon Favreau said it. It's Grogu's hero's journey.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what they delivered, bro. And that movie, it did exactly what it needed to do. It progressed Grogu in a way that they literally cannot do what they did with season 3.
Yeah.
And
it served
literally
its
all they needed to do.
Well, dude, my thing that drives me crazy is people are always expecting, why is it always got to be like
the next Empire,
groundbreaking, Oscar-worthy, blah, 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 blah. Do you know how many movies are like that, man? And it's like, dude, I don't go to a movie because I like to like look through a two-sided window at somebody's like psychology appointment. Like some movies are just heavy, man, or rough, or like, and it's like, because... Can't I have a movie where I just shove popcorn in my mouth and go?
And then to be honest with you, even that format of like being an Oscar-worthy movie nowadays is so absolutely cooked because of all the requirements that they have in those. Like they have all these EI requirements now that it's like if you don't meet all those exact requirements, you could have the greatest movie ever made and you're not even nominated.
Oh, dude,
it's crazy.
And the thing is it makes them cast people that ruin things because they don't fit, but they check a box.
And that's we were talking about that before you popped in, actually.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. Definitely.
But hey, what are you gonna do? They don't let me make movies, and at least they made Mandalorian and Grogu, so it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was just fun, man. That's with ICC Con, man. That's why there ain't no Geico booth or window gutters, man. You don't need to be thinking about that when you're at the con.
I think
do that next week.
I think part of the reason why, there's so much backlash with Star Wars stuff is like, we still haven't, I know it's been like 10 years since Disney, or 10, 15 years since Disney's taken over. But before that, Star Wars was an event. It was something to behold every single time. And I guess people haven't really gotten used to or realized the fact that we have so much more of it than we've ever had. Not everything is going to be a main line. Not everything is going to be the Skywalkers. Like we have Rogue One, we have Solo. We can have these anthology stories, but I think people haven't, I guess the zeitgeist hasn't got acclimated to the fact that not everything is going to be Empire. It's going to be Revenge of the Sith.
Well, see, those are people that I think that didn't read the books, because it's like we have the EU in video format now. There were some crap books, man. I can't lie. There were some phenomenal books.
Dawn of the Jedi.
Yeah, there's phenomenal books, but there's also bad books, man.
Sure, plenty.
Where you're just like
literally anything written by John Jackson Miller.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a Timothy Zahn guy myself, man,
same.
or Kevin J. Anderson, Well, but no, man, I don't know, but yes, I completely agree. People have to start understanding that every Star Wars thing is not the next Star Wars movie. It's just a Star Wars thing. If it's a cartoon, great. If it's a short, great. If it's a Lego Star Wars thing, fine.
As long as fans can check their expectations at the door, the majority of the time they'll have a fun time. So
I agree, man, but we've been having to choose since I don't know, man, even since 4, 5, 6. You were like, what do you want to watch? And then you pick 4, 5, or 6. And nowadays you go, what do you want to watch? And you have 400 different things to pick from. And that's fine too, man. You can still choose 4, 5, or 6. So
it's not going anywhere.
You could choose 9, or you could choose Rogue One, or you could choose Andor, or
Clone Wars,
if you've never watched Star Wars before and you don't mind, you could choose Acolyte and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's so much, man. Like animated stuff, like it's all over the place. It really is.
If you don't care about Darth Plagueis at all, then you can, just watch Acolyte.
Exactly.
That's another issue. I think
he comes out of a cave for 17 seconds at the end. It's great.
I think the whole world has just kind of gotten accustomed to everything feeling like a giant cinematic universe because of the MCU and the DCU and the DCAU and all that.
Dude, I think I'm the only person left on the planet that drives me nuts, dude. Every time I've watched a Marvel movie, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when they tell people wrestling, like WWE or whatever. It reminds me of all the intros. Here's Triple H, here's Undertaker, and it's like, here's Captain America, and he's like, pow, 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 and then here's Black Widow, pow, pow, pow. It's essentially like 2 hours of introductions, one crazy, super animated AI battle of 8,000 people where you can't tell what the hell is going on. It just looks like a blob spinning on the screen for 20 minutes. And then some weak story, but then they throw like this thing at the end where it's like, here's a 30-second clip that'll tell you to go watch the next one, so stick around. And it's just not for me, man. I don't know. I get that people love it, and that's awesome, dude. You love what you love. That's great. But man, it's just like, how do you sit through that? Like, I know who Captain America is, right? You don't got to give me a 10-minute intro on him every movie. And now that they got Avengers Endgame, it's like, here's 75 characters, and you're going to sit there and you're going to know the origin story of every single one as they fall out of the sky and land in the same mode. Like,
see, that's what I think worked so well about Mando and Grogu is it basically reminded me of like the older Marvel movies and even Fantastic Four First Steps, where yes, it takes place within a larger universe, but it doesn't rely on that fact that it has the larger universe.
It's a self-contained story in the larger story.
Yeah, and it's like we need more of that within Star Wars. I mean, that's why everybody loved Skeleton Crew. It was just a random story in the Star Wars universe.
Was a Goonies,
that
and
somehow
Goonies was like,
didn't have the fucking
it's a big part of why people
Pirate
like
Hondo.
Sorry for cutting you guys off. It's a big part of why people like the EU, man. It fleshes out all these random details and stories that people want to know about that don't really get the focus the mainline does.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man, it's
threw
crazy. Fuck, my brain just shut off.
That's my fault. The ADHD.
No, you're good.
I'll
idea
add
comes
one
to my
more.
brain. I don't want to forget it.
I'll add one more thing to what we were just talking about, and it's the same thing that I've said 1,000 times. The Star Wars galaxy has millions and millions of planets, but they keep bringing us back to fucking Tatooine. Fucking explore this shit. Give me shit that doesn't have to connect to everything else, please.
Or like,
so
let's go somewhere on Tatooine that isn't Mos Espa.
Yeah, but you already got the set built, and the desert's only an hour and a half away from where you sleep. So
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd like
dude,
to
I
know.
like the Hut Planet, man. You know what? They did the Hut Planet. That was
They
sick,
did
man.
well.
Now, it was
Really
sick.
And people didn't give it any hype, man. And when he was like, release the Amani, I was like, hell yeah, that's freaking awesome. You know, like
cool.
it was good, dude. I had a lot of fun. I like that show for sure.
One of my favorite parts too is when they're like, they're about to blow the shit out of that fucking palace. And homie's just like, I can't swim. It's like, shut the fuck up and jump. It's water. You're a slug. And then he just gets blown into the fucking wall and falls. And then you get the Anzellans and they're like,
what up, Magman? Magman actually brought that up. Almost like, who's gonna run the syndicate? I mean, is he just gone forever now, Aaron Hernandez? Or like,
I hope so.
What's good?
Well, see, I love that part too, man, because it was the first time you ever saw a Y-Wing do its thing. That's the point of a Y-Wing. They're slow and crappy, but they devastate stuff when they bomb.
Well, it's and the thing that I like that they did with that too is they kind of gave it the same treatment from like, I don't know if any of you guys have watched Masters of the Air, but like those brave ass big fucking honking bird guys that hopped in this fucking tin can and were getting
literal tin can
shit on. Like the U.S. goes, yeah, we're not going to fly missions at night when we can't be seen. We're going to fly them in the middle of the fucking day where you are the only thing in the fucking sky. And there's a bunch of pissed off Nazis shooting at you.
Highly recommend y'all checking that out.
You got the vibes of those guys coming in.
That was really well done. Yeah, that was really well done.
It takes the whole team to get shit done. And, you know, like, it took two Y-Wings to fuck this planet. Like, fuck them. You know, it's crazy.
That's why Y-Wings are dope, though, man, but they get no burn because they're so slow. And in everything they've ever been in, they've never done anything.
Right.
They can't compete against a TIE fighter, but they're not supposed to. They're just supposed to be like a B-1 bomber, man.
Yep.
Like you put a B-1 bomber against an F-35, it's going to lose every time. But if you put a B-1 bomber against like a manufacturing facility F-35s, it's going to win every time.
Yep.
You know, if it ain't moving and it's on the ground, the B-1 bomber is going to win.
It's crazy, man. But let's take it back to the ICC style of things. I don't know if you want to go over. There's you guys have been rolling out the you have been rolling out the little tidbits, the extra stuff, the cool stuff. I want to hear how the Predator Mandalorians thing came together.
All right, yeah, the Predator Mandalorian figure.
Incredible.
Well, at ICCC, we always do a custom figure. It's very limited edition. There's only like 50 or 100 each time, depending on how many the poor guy can knock out before his hands fall off. Because it's really, really hard to make a fully articulating 3 3/4 figure with a bubble in a card. It's like hard. I mean, it's not hard if you just send a 3D file to China and you have 400 people over there knock it out. But if you have a human being in his garage do it, it's hard. But so yeah, no, the way it comes up is what we do is every year I talk to the Kenner guys because I'm cool with the Kenner guys, the guys that used to work for Kenner or Hasbro or whatever. And I talk to them and I'm like, hey man, which one of you wants to work on the figure this year? I just kind of say it like that. And then, they're cool though. So this year it's Freddie Thaumann, and Freddie Thaumann, what he did is he did the ATST, the vintage ATST. He did the Hoth play set. He did a bunch of other stuff, but he's a sculptor from Kenner. He also did the first Nerf gun. He did Strawberry Shortcake and Jurassic Park and like 20 other things. I'm just going off my head. But so he's a toy sculptor from back in the day. And so what he did is he came up with the Predator Mandalorian mashup. And what that is the name is like Namet or something, but it's his name backwards. So if you look up I don't know where the name is there somewhere.
Epic,
I can't read it. Anyway, so he came up with the name, which is his name backwards for it, and he came up with the Predator Mandalorian. So he custom sculpted that from scratch. That is an actual Kenner designed figure in 2026, which is bonkers. And
That's
then
epic.
my guy, Steven Radizak, makes it come to life. He literally builds it. And that is a fully articulating 3 3/4 figure. And it comes on a bubble and a card back. If you could find an older post or on the website, you could see the card backs. And I think they're gonna be limited to 50. But they're really freaking cool, man.
We gotta get them.
So are those all getting individual? Like they're all. Like,
those guys are all the 4 variants because we do variants because we're nerds.
Yeah.
What are
So
they,
those are the 4 variants, and they should be somewhat equal numbers across the 50. But there's only 50, not 50 of each. There's 50.
Dang, how much are they? A pop?
I don't know yet. It kind of what we do is we wait for Steve to finish, and then he goes, "It's exactly this much to make," and then I put $20 on that, and that's what you guys pay.
Bro, I got
Remember, we're manufacturing them in America, so it's not cheap.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
They're beautiful, man. And I think this is our 7th or our 8th one, and they've been done by different designers every year, and we've had 2 different sculptors over the time. And they're really cool, man. I got them all up in my collection room, and they're all the number 1s because I always keep the number 1, and they're
That's
just
sick.
all lined up, and it's just freaking dope, man. They're so cool. Because I mean, just being a nerd, I've been buying these toys forever, and to be creating these toys is freaking awesome.
Oh,
I'm gonna just be so for real. If I don't get the Boba Fett one, bro, some kid's gonna be crying, and you'll know.
Well, we also got the mini Mandalorians that John Paul made for me. He makes they're essentially. I don't have one here. I have one in the other room. But you know what? Stay here for a minute. I'll be right back. I'll go grab one. Because they're really freaking neat, and me holding it will explain what it is better than I can explain it. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I fucking hate these guys, though.
Dude, I can't wait for this year, dude.
I need that Boba Fett Predator. I need it.
Fangirl, I'm gonna go ahead and address what you're saying real quick. So when I say that, my brain, like I come up with the rebuttals or things I want to say, and if I don't get them out quick enough, a lot of the time I'll lose the thought. So that's the thing. So I feel like an asshole for interrupting Mike.
All right.
Mike, thank you for dealing with it.
No worries,
but that's what it is.
Nah, fuck you, Sclee.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Mike.
And he is also a fully articulated figure.
Mike, I have a wife. So
Dude,
much
that's
trouble.
insane, man. Oh, dude.
Maybe I shouldn't bring her this year.
But these are only $30.
More money
So
to
that's cool.
spend.
Yeah, I'm getting all of those.
You say those? I'm getting one of those. You shitting me?
Yeah.
They're only $30. The guy makes a bunch of different ones, but this is our exclusive for this year. So it
Epic,
says on
bro.
the back, it says like ICCC Part 8.
That's so crazy.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Okay. If I don't get the Predatorian, then I gotta get one of those. And if I don't get one of those, Mike look the other way as I make a little kid cry as I snatch it out of his hand.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Swimski. It's not about me not getting a Predatorian. It's who am I getting it from if I don't get one from them?
I know I shouldn't get ahead of myself, but I'm going to do it anyway. Have you
When
thought
does that
of
ever stop
anything
you?
crazy for the 10-year anniversary of ICCC yet, or kind of?
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm trying. Well, I'm always trying.
Yeah.
But yes, we will
we
do
appreciate
something
it.
cool. Next
Yeah.
year is the 50th year of Star Wars.
Yep.
So that's kind of like an important one that we've got to plan for first.
Yeah, kind of.
But with this thing, man, the more people we tell, the more people that come, the more money you give me to spend on next year, because I don't use this money. It's got nothing to do with my life. I just lose money. But that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you guys want Mark Hamill, get $1.2 million to walk through that door. I'll get you Mark Hamill. He'll be cooking on pigs. I don't care.
It's an
But
extra
that's what he
$2 million
costs.
for him to
I can't
keep
do
his-
nothing about that.
to keep
Yeah, let me
his
go get
pants
hurt on one of my job sites, and then I'll get him in.
I know, right? No, it was
Yeah, we'll do
funny
that.
on one of the posts on the comments. It was Indiana Comic Con has Nicolas Cage. Why don't we have a Nicolas Cage type actor? And I'm like, Nicolas Cage's autograph is $400. I go, we're not a corporate con. They're a corporate con. I'm not about to like mortgage my house and get Nicolas Cage to write his name on a piece of paper. You know, like if you want to do that, bet. Like, come on, man, invest. Let's go. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's funny because like there was another comment that really made me laugh, and she was like, the con is nice and it's run well. And I was like, oh, gee, that's nice. And then she goes, but the problem is there's just so much vintage Star Wars, and it's like mostly Star Wars stuff. And I'm like, it's called the Imperial Commissary Collectors Con. Do you go to Burger King and be like, where's my kale salad? Probably, though. But like,
Probably. That checks out.
what do you want from me?
That's
I'm
crazy,
sorry
man.
that we don't have Spider-Man #1 for you, but I
You
never
didn't read
said
the
I was gonna.
advertisement.
Well,
Like,
see,
the first word is Imperial.
that's
mean,
the
it's
thing that you
It's not like I'm selling Ming vases here.
You messed up because now we're gonna go clip it and we're gonna formulate. Oh my fucking god! we're gonna format the clip to be like Mike going, "We're getting Luke." Mark it.
That's fine. I've said it before. Everybody knows I say that. I said, dude, it's, you get me 1.25, I'll get you Mark Hamill. He's still going to have to walk up to his table and be like, here's $500. Would you drag your hand across a piece of paper for me?
Yeah, and pull your fucking pants up, Mark. All right, pull your fucking pants up. All right. This is a family
Guarantee you
convention.
you could get a Predatorian for the forever for cheaper than you could get Mark Hamill to write his name on a piece of paper.
Fangirl, if you're gonna go to one, you gotta go to this one. This is the best one.
Dude, for real.
This is the most fun one by
ICC
far.
is the most like
It's family. It feels like a family. Like it's
you
very,
really just need to go there to experience it.
ICC is the Olive Garden of conventions. Okay, everybody's family, and you never know. Mike just might show up with a box full of fucking breadsticks. All right.
VIP, you will eat for sure.
Yeah, you
damn straight.
Dude, the amount of food we buy for VIP is bonkers.
Craziness.
They got
Not
pies,
to mention
they got
the
ice
good
cream.
the good old drink.
That food was for
hours.
VIP last year? Shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Press badge does not get you access, man. Jeez.
Do you know who I am? Okay.
Yeah. I drive a Dodge Stratus. You have to respect me.
That's a beautiful reference.
Oh shit!
I'm in charge of people. That's such a good skit, man.
Swoon, did you want to bring up the post too on the patches, just so that we can show those offers there? because I'm
the patch hunt's cool, man.
patch
Patch
hunt.
hunt, pin hunt.
Well, you know,
Yeah, the pin hunt,
this
I'm
year
into
I
that.
might actually have to finish it because you went and you dropped some characters that I really can't have not
Oh
come
my
into my
God.
collection. Yep. Okay.
This
You're
is the
welcome.
first time I'm seeing them right now, and
Oh, nice.
I'm not even into patches, and I'm probably
Well,
gonna end up getting them.
Pull them
on
up,
my
Jamie.
computer.
That's the beautiful thing is I wasn't into patches, and then I showed up to the table at ICCC last year, and they had all of these and the Star Destroyer, and I was like, "Well,
Bro.
I'm already spending money." Yeah.
Yo, Bib
Yeah.
Fortuna ripping the acoustic is I got
Yeah.
on that. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
that's Kevin Lyle one, and he did a really great job, man. It's beautiful. Very
That is
Nashville, that
awesome.
patch. And then the bottom one is IC for Life. That's the IC for Life logo. And that patch is actually beautiful in person. It's very pretty. And then the other ones are the patch hunt. And what happens is if you go around to the different vendors and stuff that sponsored them, and you collect all 8 of the individual patches, you get that center patch for free from the IC for Life booth. And then they all go together into one gigantic patch.
So you said IC for Life is that blue one down there?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it's
IC
badass.
for Life is the blue one on the bottom left.
That looks like a
That is so
Mandalorian
sick.
clan.
And then
Yeah.
Swoonsky, go ahead and peel that sticky note off real quick.
Yeah, the VIP patch. You know what? I don't have one on me, or else I'd just show you because it's on a podcast. You know, but no, the VIP patch is cool, dude. It's cool.
For those
Mac,
of
man,
you
you
going,
nailed it on the head, Mac, man. It's the
for
truth,
those of
man.
you going, here's the booths that are going to be sponsoring them.
Speaking of which, I reposted the other day, but this man has sold every single booth. Done. No space. Don't try. Don't ask.
Well, you guys came last year too, so you
Yeah.
remember where the band was and the
Yeah.
Skywalkers?
Yes.
All right, I moved them to a whole separate room on the other side, so all
Word.
of that is vendor tables too now. There's even more vendor tables than last year.
Dude.
That's epic.
I'm gonna be working this week, boys.
And of course, we're going to have Ecto Gecko.
Yeah, lizards and
Hello.
snakes to take pictures with and whatnot. Always
No
fun.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah. They do
That's
it all
gonna
for
be-
charity there.
I'm gonna get a
Very cool.
freaking Issalamiri on my shoulder.
And then, of
CAS, AFA,
course-
everybody's going to be there.
You'll catch me and
What
Scully
do
at the
we got
live
here?
music.
Oh, I'll be chilling. I'll be
Yeah.
hanging out.
That's a good one. The guest
Good.
stars get up there and rock out. That's Stephen Constantino, the Grammarian Guard on the left
Oh,
in that picture.
he'll be ripping.
Yeah, he rocks out.
Oh,
he
sick, dude.
definitely goes hard. He's a legend.
But he looks forward to it every year, man. He looks forward to playing with the con men at ICCC. That's the other thing, man. You guys go to a lot of cons. You ever see live music?
Nope.
I'm a musician, so
really.
yes.
Well, I did see some live.
Is there
music.
cons with live music? I never
I
heard
did-
of one.
so
That's what I
I
mean.
did see a con with live music, but it was in Richmond, where I live now, and they were playing on the corner outside of the convention.
I'll say
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh.
I've seen it. It's not near
Galaxy
as.
Con. Yeah, I remember.
I've definitely seen it quite a few times, but it's not near as regular as what you think it is. Y'all have had the best setup I've seen. With
Oh,
you know,
thanks.
yeah.
Now
Yeah,
the
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Music
Most
City, man. I
variety.
can't exactly show up with a guy with a banjo and be all right. Actually, I probably could, man. Play a little Rocky Top for you. You'd do good.
Hey,
are
I'll
we
come- I'll come
going
check
to
it out.
get?
But yeah, like it just nowhere near the variety and like what was it? We went to LexCon and they had like that one like
DJ.
no, they had the skeleton. It was the skeleton dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah, but that it wasn't as good.
JT
Yeah, most
said
is
most
tired.
of his time. He
And they're
actually
not
has.
even
They
like-
did have the
DJ.
DJ too. You're right. Yeah.
Half the time they're not even DJs; they're just some MC like mixing shitty music that doesn't go together. And
Just automatic, dude. Just letting the
Oh,
You gotta
program
have
do it.
live music in Nashville, or they'll take you out
Dude,
and shoot you.
I'm saying,
well,
man.
well,
I'm
my
gonna be
question
honest.
is Mr. Simon gonna hop on the guitar? Is that? Can we
I
Yeah,
don't
man.
think he has any musical ability whatsoever in real life, to be fair.
Yeah, the fact that you guys had that, Mike, was a big draw for me because ICCC was my first con, and like the
Oh,
fact
nice.
that that was what sold me. Just because, like I said, I'm a music guy, so that's just an extra cherry
Nice.
on top. It was so
Oh.
much fun.
Speaking of
See, and
which,
you never know why people will come to the show. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it was great.
JT does have a question. Is the guest list finalized? He's hyped to see us all.
Yep, that's the final guest list. I do have one small one I'm adding because Lauren Peterson couldn't fly because of medical thing. So he's going to come next year. But we just have somebody local that I'm going to throw on his table because it was an empty table. But it's nobody important, and it's not even a Star Wars person. So no JT, I do not have. I don't know, Adam Driver showing up.
The fact that he used Adam Driver as the example with JT just made my.
I know JT loves all the young people stuff, man. I know that stuff.
That's
Well,
I'm not gonna be
perfect.
like, I don't have Harrison Ford coming because they'll be like, "Who's Harrison Ford? 456 boring." Is that the guy that got shot in TFA? Because that was cool.
You know, the funny thing is, he's
I'd
probably
be like,
the most.
Harrison Ford's coming. He'd be like, "Oh, the dude that got shot at TFA. He's my favorite."
He's probably the most mad that you're not going to have like any Resistance characters there, from what I heard.
No resistance characters.
So the one auto I'm most excited to get is I recently started this beauty of a project. Okay,
Oh, nice.
so we got Daniel, we
Yeah.
got Tim, we got Dickie, and then we got John on there.
You mean the
Well, I'm-
JT, I was
guy
gonna
from
say that, JT. That's actually funny.
You mean the
You
guy
need
from-
you mean the
Yeah.
guy from Fortnite? Dear God.
I'm getting Nelson on here too, so that's gonna be sick. And then
You need who do you need? You need Mark and you need
I need Mark, I need Eod, and then Nelson, and I want to say there's one more. And then I'm just gonna get like a separate Jeremy Bullock.
that's cool, man.
Side
Very
by
cool.
side it.
Yeah.
Be sick. Yeah. Well, and then the other cool thing that I do now, apparently at conventions, is I just hand all the people who sign stuff free markers from me. So,
Nice. So carry a lot of markers.
yeah, I had a lot of people don't realize they have these like metallic Poscas that are pretty. They're not super common to find. I had to search like 4 or 5 stores for them, but they're fucking nice. Like the green metallic.
Those are the only ones we use for the send in service.
Yeah.
The Boscas, yeah.
I gave Tem 2 of those. I gave a couple other people some, and then I saw Reno Romano who did Revan, and I got him
he
the
was
purple
super cool.
one. Like, yeah. So.
Nice.
Fangirl, you're right. Unks do like Boba Fett. I mean, I'm about to be 31 next week, and Boba Fett's sick, bro. I hope we get some more. He's a pimp. One of the best characters in Star Wars.
31, man. Go walk up your stairs right now and be like, "Damn, my legs don't hurt."
Oh,
I'm
there's a reason why my office is on the bottom floor, Mike.
Dude, your house, your new house is a freaking maze. I love how it's set up, but man, like your calves and your quads are gonna be. You're already good in the calf department, but
I think I'm okay in the calf department.
yeah,
String bean.
Gee whiz, 31, man.
yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
the
I know
youngest
I'm
guy
only
in
like
this group
12
right
years
now.
older than you, bro. But I mean, geez.
What happens?
Like
in
I'd
12
be
years?
like, I don't even know what I'd do. I'd probably like, I don't know, climb into the bed of a truck without like dying. That would be good.
Macman, I think you should come to ICCC in 2026.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. You'll like it. You'll like it in 2027 too.
Magman, where are you located, man?
It's literally it's an unreal experience, bro. Like you will get experiences at this convention that you will never get anywhere else. The infamous story of Optic pulling the 1-of-1 Sebulba card
so cool, man.
with Watto and fucking Sebulba 15 feet behind us in the lobby.
then-
Shout out to Wrath for going
then-
up to them and getting them to come over.
How many of you guys have smoked a cigarette out back of a convention with Lewis McLeod? Nobody?
Better yet, I got a way better example than any of I got a way better example than any of that. Right now, we are literally on a live stream with the owner of the convention.
Yeah.
You don't get stuff like that with GalaxyCon,
You don't,
with
man.
Ocala, with all these other there's other smaller cons that are fan run. Well, there's even smaller fan run cons that I can't even get them to reply to my Instagram message. So it's like,
Yeah.
Bro,
No, dude,
I mean,
that's
come on,
that's
bro.
different. See,
You're not
I'm a
getting it
nerd first
anywhere
and
else.
foremost.
Amen.
I'm a nerd first and foremost, man, and I love building the community, and I love what you guys do, and everybody that does podcasts and stuff, because it's what keeps us going. But yeah, those
Sure.
other ones, man. I mean, like the ones you're naming. I mean, nothing against them. Big cons are great. Go to big cons or whatever. But like,
This is just different, man. It's
dude,
a
the Galaxy
whole
Con
different
dude
feel.
lives in like Virginia, man. He's like, and he throws them everywhere. You're not gonna see him.
Yeah.
He's upstairs eating like a souffle or something on like a rainforest wood coffee table while he's like clubbing a baby seal. I ain't got no like that.
Meanwhile, you're paying for $80 fucking Aramark chicken tenders in the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Oh God, Rat! I try to forget that. I try to put it out of my memory.
Mac, man,
Oh,
congratulations!
you want a large
on,
soda? I'm gonna need the title to your car.
Congratulations on the new house. You gave me an idea.
Hell
Maybe
yeah,
next
bro.
year, fellas, we could do like a giveaway or a raffle to get somebody to. We each pitch in to get somebody to come out to ICCC and they can come hang with us live. That'd be super cool. That'd be fun.
Yep. I was trying to do get a VIP and get somebody a free VIP in a giveaway this year, but it's just with the whole
See,
it wasn't possible.
Me, Kyber, and Gazer wanted to do something like that last year, but then like we're also, I mean, we kind of made it clear that it was just the ticket, but we also like we're kind of afraid that people would think that it's like, oh, we're gonna cover the hotel, and it's like, no, brother, you're just getting the ticket,
or
you got to do
flight.
everything else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or the flight or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll let Mike. If you want to pin that the bottom comment there from Fangirl, I'll let Mike flex real quick.
Who is the coolest person you have met? Coolest person I've met.
Mike.
My wife. Hey.
Hey.
No, for like a guest star, the coolest guest star I've ever met. If you just went straight cool, okay, not the one I had the most fun with or the one that was the best to hang with, but if you went straight cool, calm, collected, ultimate, professional, top shelf, William Shatner.
No,
William
dude.
Shatner for sure. Shatner was the most professional, most awesome guest I've ever had. He is the strongest 95-year-old man I've ever seen in my life. I've seen him work all day, knock out an interview, do everything right, and then be eating a steak at 12 o'clock at night while I'm like, I'm going to get a heartburn from this.
Dude, what a badass, man.
Badass, dude.
Pure
Shatner is like the coolest dude I've ever met.
Wish we could have got him in Star Wars, man.
Yeah, totally. But coolest to hang out with and nicest guy that you could really, really chill with, the Emperor, Ian McDermott. I've done lots of cool stuff with him. We took him down to Graceland. We went and like on the way down to Graceland, quick Ian story. I always like telling Ian stories, but I get to call him Ian, which is dope.
That's fucking insane that we've got Mike here and he's just like, yeah, fucking Ian. He's not like fucking
your boys,
man. Dude, we went to like this magic show and it was my anniversary and he was like super nice and it was me and my wife went on our. It was really he's a cool dude, man. But so we're going down to Graceland, man, and he's like, I stopped for gas, right? Because we got to fill up the Sprinter van. So we stopped for gas and he's like, I'm just gonna go inside and we're in a place. It's called Bucksnort, Tennessee. Okay, so
Bucksnort,
if
Tennessee.
the name gives you any idea of where we were, right? And I got to get McDermott here, right?
Holy
so he hops
shit,
out. He rolls into the gas station, right? Buys himself a tuna sandwich off the shelf and splits it with his agent in the back seat. I'm like, dude, you don't got to eat that, man. I'll take you somewhere decent. We're just getting gas. And like ate it and was happy. And then we were going and we go to Graceland and it was dope, man. Cause I call it Graceland. I'm like, I got somebody that's famous and, you know, I don't want them to get bothered by people. What can we do? And they hooked it up. Big praise to the people of Graceland, man. We went after hours and we were alone and it was cool. Private tour guide, everything. And, so then we went, we're coming back, right? And we're about an hour outside of Nashville. And I'm like, well, what do you guys want? I'll call and get a reservation. We'll go downtown, get a nice steak, do this, do that. And Ian goes, you know what I'd really like? And I'm like, what do you want? Anything in the world. He goes, Cracker Barrel.
What a badass.
We rolled to a Cracker Barrel and he ate meatloaf, man. He was the most down-to-earth, like, cool guest star ever. And he invited us out to California, Anaheim, man. I got to go on Rise of Skywalker with the Emperor, like literally right here.
Get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
can you imagine?
Yeah,
being
dude,
a
it was
Cracker
so
Barrel?
cool, man. And he's looking up underneath the AT-ATs, and he goes like this. He goes, "You know what, Mike? I never thought it would be this big." And I was like, "Dude, that's so freaking cool. He ever just said that shit right next to you. You know what I mean? Like I'm a nerd, you know. And it's like, it's a trip. Believe me, it's not lost on me. And man, when I met, Wedge Antilles there, Dennis Lawson, it was cool because he's always been like one of my favorites, or like, I can't lie, man. It's really cool. It's
That
really
is
cool.
beyond cool. Yeah,
Could
we're not
you-
going to
be
beat
a
your
nerd.
story, Mike. Sorry, buddy.
Could you imagine being in a Cracker Barrel and like Ian McDermott sitting there overhearing the
Bonkers.
conversation about him being like, "Babe, should we get dessert?" And he just looks over, "Do it."
Do it.
The Cracker Barrel
Well,
thing
he
is
did.
living
We're,
rent-free in my head from now on. I hope you know.
I became TikTok famous for 5 seconds there on one thing. We were in Disney parks, right, out in California. And he invited my wife and I out with him that night to go like do the Disney stuff and the rides and whatnot, which was epic. They gave us this freaking badge. It was like this triangle diamond star whatever, and it was
he
like
got
made
Tony-
out of metal or something. It was
He got
freaking dope.
Tony Hart.
You could do whatever you wanted. It was crazy. Dude, I smelled garbage in Disney World because we were walking in the back alleys and stuff. And like they like sent the garbage, so that can't happen. It was freaking awesome. I saw the back of the Jungle Cruise, man. I saw where they have all the lightsabers at Galaxy's Edge. It is freaking dope. So anyway,
That is
we're at
crazy.
Galaxy's Edge, right? I don't know if I told you guys this yet. Did I tell you this?
I don't know.
Anyway,
No.
so we're at Galaxy's Edge, right? 2 Galaxy's Edge stories really quick. So we're at Galaxy's Edge and we walk in and we got the little Mickey Mouse guy or whatever that's walking us around with the vest, you know? And he's like, "Okay, I'm just going to run in so I can get your passes to get on Rise of the Resistance." He's like, "I'll be right back." And I'm like, "Dude, you realize who you're leaving me with here? And we're in Galaxy's Edge, right?" And he's like, he just went and gone and get these badges. So it's me, my wife, the Emperor, and the Emperor's agent at Galaxy's Edge, okay? So we're standing there. I'm like, just stand against the wall, you know? Stand against the wall, Ian. So we're standing there, and then somebody turns around, and there's a... And then 2 more people turn around, and there's... And then like 50 people turn around, and then people just start closing in. Well, Disney dude in the vest is off God knows where eating an ice cream. I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
kinda
I'm like,
cool,
this
man.
is freaking crazy, man.
That's
So finally,
insane.
Disney dude comes back and they do all that, and then we go into Ula's Cantina, right? Or is it Uga's Cantina?
Oga's.
All right, Olga's Cantina. So we're in the cantina, right? And it was, dude, you know how that, like, you go in there and it's like always crazy packed and you can't get nothing done? Well, not
can
when you're
never
with
get
the
in there.
Emperor, man. There's like a corner table waiting for you, and there was like drinks on the table already. And so you sit down, you have the drink, and so we get up and we're going out the back, and there's like the secret back door. That's where all the lightsabers for Galaxy Edge are in like this warehouse. And so we go out this back door, and as we're going out the back door, I'm walking right behind Ian, and he's walking through the back door, and he turns around and he does this to all the people that are there, like the Emperor Lightning, and the whole place goes freaking bonkers, right? And I'm standing there, I'm just giant, you know, and I'm standing there, and it ended up going like super viral on TikTok. There's like 12 billion views or whatever, and it's like me walking around like a doofus because I didn't know I was on camera, and then the Emperor does his hands. And it just, but
Bro, you're in the
really
Emperor's
cool.
party. You are no doofus. You are
Dude,
no
I'm telling you, man, I could not be, it's not wasted on me. You know, don't ever think that I'm the kind of promoter that's like, come to my show, give me $1 billion so I could go freaking eat a endangered
it's
bird
definitely
on
not
a
like that.
rainforest coffee table. I'm definitely not. I'm like just a nerd, man.
It's
And
so
it's so
far.
cool when you meet these people and they're cool. Or Brendan Wayne, dude, my carry holster, I had him signed Fill Your Hands, you know, because he's John Wayne's kid.
Yeah.
And so my carry holster is signed by Brendan Wayne, and he was cool and did that. And Anthony Daniels signed my shirt, and he doesn't sign cloth, but he did because it's a shirt that I get signed every year.
That's
And
ridiculous.
he was really cool too, Anthony Daniels. And dude, when I was a kid, man, like I could have never imagined I would have met one of them.
I mean, they're larger than life.
And dude, Ian McDermott has literally been in my collection room. Like what?
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
crazy, man. Like, we look up to all these actors and characters from such a young age, and like it's just surreal. Just even hearing this stuff, just hearing it is crazy, man.
Dude, when I
JT
first
says
picked
to
up,
bring back Ian McDermott.
He's great.
It's
You know
Ian.
what? One time he will, for sure, because I love him. He's a wonderful guy. But we always try to switch it up, man. If we don't switch it up, you know how it is. By the third time you watch the same movie, it's tough to get you to come back the fourth time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the biggest thing I'll just reiterate about your comment is like, you know, every other con I've been to, you feel like a number. This is not. It is so far different from everything else, man. It literally just feels like a hangout with friends and family. That is the best way I can describe it. Very intimate, very cool. Everybody's like talking to each other. Like when I go to other cons, everybody's kind of in their own lane, doing their own thing. Isn't really uber social. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of that, but yeah, it's like everybody's like stopping by. Oh, what did you find? What did you get? Like it's just a completely different feel. It really is.
I think the thing that locked me in too is like we briefly met like right when we were checking in and all that stuff, and you know, you shook my hand. And then I'm walking around later in the convention, and I walked by, and I was like, "What's up, Mike?" And you go, "What's up, Matt?" And I'm like, "He knows my fucking name. What the fuck?"
Yeah. There's just like a level of chill, like calm, chill openness that you get there that I haven't found to that level at anywhere else, and it's just so appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's totally what we're going for, man. I just wanted to feel like a sleepover from when you were a little kid.
That's what it is. Truly, is what it feels like.
Dude, I'd say
and whatnot.
It's even better than a sleepover with friends because like we all hung out and
because there's a burlesque show
man. Like me, Wrath, and Sklee literally just got done hanging out like 2 weeks ago, and the hanging out at ICC is like a completely different feeling than it is like even just hanging out with your friends. Like like you literally just need to come experience it. Like it's
we met so many friends. We've told you this before. We met each other. We met so many people just from that con, and those are the ones that have lasted. Truly. Yeah. So it's just special, man.
It's going to be a little difficult this year because June 20th is the first year anniversary of the wedding. So at some point, I'm gonna have to dip out and go do something with wifey. But I gotta plan that.
Yeah, of course, man. Do it up. It's Nashville, Tennessee, baby. There's 10 million things. You need something fun to do. You trying to get a nice restaurant? What do you want? You tell me.
Yeah, we had fun last year.
Restaurant, to be honest. Yeah.
Nice restaurant?
Yeah.
Dude, all the downtown is beautiful, man. Big fancy pants. Does she like a fancy steak like Jeff Ruby's? You trying to drop like the 500 bones? All right, here you go.
I've got
you ready?
Cracker Barrel.
I got you. Write this down. It's called Jimmy Kelly's. It's not ridiculously overpriced, but it has some of the best steaks in Nashville. It's been around since like 1892. Beautiful building, beautiful atmosphere. Gosh, it's a good deal, man.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, fuck you. You guys aren't going with us, so.
Or else just go to Jeff Ruby's, and that's the one where they'll be like, "Oh, you want a steak? Give me your title for your car."
Yeah.
See, it's gonna be funny. He's gonna dip out to go have steak with the wifey at Jimmy Kelly's, and me and Sklee are also gonna have cars, and we're gonna pull up there, and he's gonna be like, "These fucking guys really just came."
Fucking these two goobers will be sitting there and just be like, "No, just the water, thanks." Oh man.
Maybe the vodka Red Bulls if this restaurant actually has Red Bulls this time.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think Mike ever heard about the debauchery that happened after Friday last year when we went to fucking downtown and
we got footage, Mike. We'll show you when we get there. It was me, Jungle Jedi, Wrath, and my other buddy. It was a movie. It was for sure a movie.
We were the main.
We'll fill you in with that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, for everybody's reference that's coming or thinking about coming, one thing you have to know about Nashville: if they do not pour a single as a double, they will be closed within 2 weeks. If you try to go bar crawling on Broadway, you will die.
Yep.
You have to just go 1 or 2 bars, or you have to say, I am having 1 beer. Because see, here's the thing with beer. A beer comes in a bottle that is pre-registered by Bush or whatever. But when you're like, give me a Jack and Coke, if you walk into these bars and say, give me a Jack and Coke, you will be hammered before you get to the 3rd bar. You will be passed out by the time you get to the 4th. So just be aware you could screw up your whole weekend by ordering Jack and Cokes in Nashville. But if you're a heavy drinker, man, come on down. You have a hell of a time.
Boys, I know what we're doing Friday night.
That's when I get in. So, I mean.
Not again. Please,
less.
no.
It was really,
Shoot,
really
man, you
obnoxious,
ain't even got to leave the airport for that. You could just be like, give me a Jack and Coke. There's a Tootsie's in the airport. You listen to some live
Is there
music.
for real a Tootsie's in the airport?
Yeah,
No,
there'll be
dude.
live music when you get off your plane, man. It's Nashville, baby.
I didn't even know. I've never flown into Nashville. That's insane.
Oh,
Bro,
dude, you
we
will
were
literally walk by some person playing music. And the thing is every once in a while, it's one of like the crazy famous people that live here.
Yeah.
And they're just like sitting
Showed
in the
up.
hotel airport bar, like playing for like 2 hours. It was, who do they have in there? It was like, dude, Travis Tritt or something.
His son
like,
lives near me. That's funny.
Dude, he was just like playing in the Nashville airport one day. And people were like getting off their plane and being like, holy crap, it's, you know. That's just, dude, that's Nashville. You go to the grocery store in the winter, they got some lady playing a grand piano with Christmas music. Like, it's freaking awesome there, man.
I'd move there.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Nashville, Broadway, shoot, man, you'll see some of the best live music you ever seen.
Well, that's what we did. That's what we did. That's the what we were talking about. So we got video and stuff. We had so much fun.
Nice.
I had so much fun, bro, that like I literally went like a month later with another friend. It was just
nice,
a great time.
Do you like blues?
I love music flat out. Everything. I can find appreciation for everything. So,
here's what I want you to do. Write this. I got one for you. You ready?
Yeah,
it's called Printer's Alley.
Printer's Alley.
Printer's Alley, and you can Google this. And but they have the Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar. It is the best blues bar I've been outside of Chicago, and I think it rivals a lot of the Chicago ones. It's phenomenal. There's like 8 bars on this little thing. It used to be an alley between the print shops because they used to print a lot of paper products here.
Sure.
And so there's bars in there. There's karaoke in there. There's a little tiny window where a man opens it up and they'll sell you a hot dog for like $2. It's neat. But dude, I'm telling you, Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar. And if you like speakeasy, there's a great speakeasy. I think it's called Skull and Bones or Skulls
I'm
right
writing
there.
that one down. Skull and Bones.
It's really neat.
Printer's Alley.
Printer's Alley.
Blues and Boogie.
Also, another one, man, if you for that wife dinner thing, dude, but you got to bring a suit jacket because it's like a suit type place.
I'm out.
All right, forget it. But anyway, they got magic, man. It's called House of Cards, and you enter in a secret entrance in the Johnny Cash Museum, and it's all a big magic, like nice dinner and magic show and all this stuff down there. It's really cool.
Well, fellas, I know what I think we need to do.
Get fucking liquored up.
No, it was I'm in.
Let's just not stay out till 5 in the morning this
No,
time.
because we can't miss the con.
Uber when we're fucked.
Yeah. Skull and Bones.
That's the problem. The bars don't close till 4 here.
I know.
They do not cut you off, man.
I know. Yeah.
Bro, it was like, what was
It's better than South Carolina.
Bro, like, fucking.
Dude, I'm from Connecticut, man. It used to be like midnight or 11 o'clock or something nuts.
It's 7 p.m. for us, buddy. It's
That's
South
insane,
Carolina.
man.
I'll never forget, bro. It was like what 2 o'clock, and I was just like, all right, I guess we're probably gonna be heading out here a little soon. And I was walking to close up the tab, and she goes, "You guys want another round?" I was like, "What the? When the fuck did you close? Like, what the fuck?"
Not for another 2.5 hours, bro. What are you drinking?
She's like, "I've got 3 hours left on my shift." I was like, "Fuck."
Swoon, the cool thing about Broadway and everything is like, dude, it's not like, I know you would just think it's either country or blues, bro. They have like every freaking type of music. They got punk bands, they got alternative bands, they got metal bands, they got country bands, they got blues bands, they got everything, dude. It's amazing.
And
Something
most
for
of the
everyone.
venues down there, the bars, they have the open face, so they're like there's some that have like a garage door that goes up, like not a garage door, but it's like all this stuff goes up.
Yeah.
And the band's just fucking playing
They just
on
rip.
the sill of the window and just ripping live music everywhere, bro. It's crazy.
And so we had a rule. It was one drink per bar, and we after each one, we would be like, "Hey, we'd go buy one
drink per nerd."
Let's go in here. Yeah, like, just so that we had a variety and didn't spend too much time on one spot.
Yeah, no,
so
dude,
much fun.
that's the way to do it, man. You got to crawl Broadway, man. It's a heck of a time.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
incredible.
Yeah,
Every
we are
single
so
band
excited.
that you mentioned, all the different types of music and stuff, it's always very, very talented musicians.
Oh yeah,
Because in order to be in one of those bars on Broadway, you have to be better than all the other ones that are here. There are so many musicians here.
Oh yeah.
If you ever need to buy any musical equipment or musical things, come here and go to any of the music stores, and it'll be like, oh, you need a trumpet? Well, here's 40,000 of them that are all high end that are like, people sold when they left town. So it's crazy, man.
Place.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like Nashville a lot, man.
I really
and
do.
I'll tell you, I moved here 22 years ago, and if you would have asked me 23 years ago if I would ever move to Tennessee, I would have said I'll never go to Tennessee. And here I am, man. 22. I freaking love it, man.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. The weather is great. The people are super nice. You can like shoot guns in your backyard.
Yeah, I live in the South too, and so does Swoon. So I mean, that's
it's like so nice, man.
I live in Virginia. We're banning anything that has 9-round magazines.
That's crazy, man. They put fried chicken on a biscuit for breakfast here, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's another day for me.
I never saw that before I came here. And if you don't want chicken that day, they will gladly put a bunch of gravy on it with a bunch of chunks of sausage in it. And that's breakfast too here.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Back where I'm from, it'd be like, I don't know. Well, they had breakfast sandwiches. Can't hate that much. But I mean,
but like chicken for breakfast
where
wasn't really a thing. Like I grew up with Chick-fil-A being in Georgia and stuff. And like, that was something that's like new for the country in the past like 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, dude, no, I never had chicken on a biscuit or anything living up north. I'm originally from Connecticut. We don't even, it's funny because my people from Connecticut will come and I'll be like, you want breakfast? And they're like, yeah, we got to get breakfast. I'm like, all right, we're going to go to Bojangles and get biscuit chicken, And they're like, what? They put what? Like what? Because they can't like wrap their head around it. And it's like, just take a bite. And it's like, I don't know, man, the last 3 minutes of Ratatouille, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, Mike, we are really excited, man, and thank you again for popping on. We love talking.
Yeah, I'm fired up too, man. Thanks for having me. I got to get out of here. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin in 3 minutes.
Yeah, man. Thank you again. We are so excited to hang with you and just take on another fun year, dude. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
cool. All right, boys. I'll see you in 16 days.
Oh yeah,
yes, sir.
All right, later. Thanks for having me on. Good night.
Of course, anytime.
Man.
Boys,
such a personable guy, man. Unfiltered, real, fun, easy to talk to. Like that is, if you want somebody leading a con, that's the type of guy you want, man. Yeah. Truly. Blessed to have him on here. Blessed that ICC is willing to have us to have a panel, all this stuff, man. Like it's amazing. Can't say enough good things about it. Yeah, Mike, much love, dude. Thank you again for being on. Wrath, what do you got? Schwoon, what you got?
Bro, I'm in trouble. We're gonna be working this week. I want to see if we can get an inside peek to the collection room. If we can hit up Mike and maybe make that happen.
Yeah, that would be epic.
Go stop by the Mecca. I
wonder how far he lives from the actual hotel.
Probably not that far, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see him living too far from it.
Yeah, I mean, he says Nashville, but it's like when people say they're from Atlanta, you're just from a suburb, so
right.
It can't be too far. Yeah,
we also aren't really in Nashville for the convention.
No, it's like an hour. That's what I'm saying. It's like people say they're going to Atlanta, but they're going to like north of Atlanta or whatever. People just
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun, man. I'm uber excited now, just having him on again, talking about it, seeing all the updates, things to be excited for, and then like him giving us recommendations, man. Like I'm excited. I'm only going to have 2 days, but dude, I'll tell you, 2.5. We're going to go hard. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
When we get off of here, I'm going to tell you my little plan, Sklee, to make future ICCs even bigger and better. So
awesome. Sounds great to me. What are you guys doing after this?
Not much.
You guys want to maybe
I wish. I can't.
You got anything else?
Can't unfortunately hotspot onto my PlayStation.
I mean, but you got your computer though, right?
It won't connect to Wi-Fi. So. Yeah. Till Sunday. They're coming out on Sunday. Speaking of which,
Sunday.
Speaking of which, mail is on hold in my previous address, and the passes come in tomorrow for me. So I might have to make a trip on Sunday back home and then back here. So
For I Triple
Oh
C,
my
what you're
god!
talking about? I just do it in will call. I'm just gonna pick them up when I get there.
well, yeah,
Well,
but ours are coming in the mail.
Yeah, ours were press badges.
Oh, you're right. Well,
All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. Super fun episode. Cannot wait. If there's any way that you can make it out to ICCC for this year, I would highly recommend it. You know, for those of you that are going, your boys will be there. We're going to be interviewing Bode on Sunday, I think at 11:30, 11:45.
11:45.
I'm honestly shook. You said that earlier in the podcast.
Yep.
I'm so damn hyped for that.
What an
man.
honor.
An unbelievable honor. Favorite chip in Star Wars, actually.
And
I don't
yes,
think I've seen it.
we're going to be large and
Z95.
large. And well, if you guys are out there, you know, stop by, say hello, reach out to us on social media. We can link up and kick the shit. And yeah, and then for those of you that aren't going and want to live vicariously through us, between the three of us, somebody might be able to finish editing a video one of the days.
I'm gonna
I'll
be going live
6 months.
I'll be going live on I'll have my meta glasses. So you will see the debauchery that will ensue.
Yeah.
You might have to, it might be a private account. But if you pop in the chat, like if it's JT or Fangirl or whomever, anybody that's in here, like obviously I'll accept you guys because I'm familiar. But yeah, there should be some fun footage for sure. So,
JT's gonna be there.
yeah, not for the last night or the last day.
Not for a panel. He doesn't like
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's what I was
I
getting
mean,
at.
I'm pretty sure people can. Or no, it's a dedicated podcast room, right? It's not like open.
Yeah, it's not the main stage.
Word.
But don't worry, don't fret, everybody. We will be filming. Between the three of us, we should have at least one camera angle.
Yeah, thanks
Well,
everybody
yeah.
for popping in, man. It's been fun
Appreciate
as
y'all,
always.
and we'll catch y'all next week, and then the
Yes,
week
sir.
after that, we'll be going live from ICCC.
Mhm.
So appreciate y'all. Much love. If you're watching this after the fact when it's posted, much love to y'all as well. But that's gonna wrap it for volume. Who the fuck knows? Catch y'all next week. Peace.
May the force be with you.